Bye.
Stay tuned for the following special presentation from KOFO 1220 and 103.7 FM. KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to the Wise Guys Construction Cyclone Basketball pregame show. Whether it's residential, commercial, or restoration construction you need, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction in Ottawa at 785-229-5651. Now, for a preview of this Ottawa Cyclone basketball broadcast, here's KOFO Sports Director Gary Bateman.
And good afternoon, everyone, from Basel Linwood High School. Time for action from the 18th Annual Bobcat Invitational Basketball Tournament. Day late for the Cyclones as they play here today. Games that should have been played yesterday except for the inclement weather. And not a whole lot warmer today, but somewhat better. And so we're back to action after they had games on Monday. We welcome you to the Wise Guys Construction Cyclone pregame show ahead of girls basketball between the Cyclones and the St. Joseph Benton Cardinals. This is the number 1 seed versus number 8 here this afternoon. Ottawa comes in with a record of 1-7 on the year, while Benton is 12-0 on the season. We'll take a break right here, come back with more. You're listening to the Wise Guys Construction Cyclone pregame show on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
You know Wise Guys Construction in Ottawa as the premier residential and commercial construction company. But did you know they also provide full repair for fire and flood restoration? Here's Bill Crowley, owner of Wise Guys Construction.
We offer full turnkey services, from cleaning and drying to the repairs of your project. We're an insurance preferred contractor. When disaster strikes, experience matters.
When it comes to your residential, commercial, or restoration needs, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction in Ottawa, 785-229-5651.
When severe weather strikes, it's important you're in the know. Even if power goes out and cellular networks are down, radio can be your lifeline. And Next Radio is the free app that brings FM radio right to your Android smartphone. No data or cellular network required, and it won't drain your battery. Go to the Google Play Store right now. Download the Next Radio app to your Android device. Stay tuned to this station, and please stay safe. For a full list of compatible devices, visit nextradioapp.com.
And welcome back to the Wise Guys Construction Cyclone pregame show. If you're as old as I am, you may remember back in the 70s, there was a line from a song on the old show, Hee Haw, that went, "If it weren't for bad luck, I'd have no luck at all." That's kind of the way the Lady Cyclones are right now. Ottawa High, of course, right now on a 6-game losing streak after losing the other night to Eudora, 40-30. And they have lost a couple of players here for this tournament and beyond. Riley Titus, I believe, is an ACL injury, and she is out for the season. That was suffered in the game against Baldwin a week ago last night. And then right before the team headed up here this afternoon, it was discovered that junior post player Peyton Bruce had suffered a concussion in a fall during the game against Eudora on Friday night. She will not be available during this tournament as well. So the Cyclones are playing short-handed. Jamie Porter also mentioned to me that one of the freshmen, Lauren Curtis, has only 2 games that she can play. There's a rule with the Kansas High School Activities Association that you can only play 20 nights, basically, of basketball, and if Lauren played 3, she'd have to set out a varsity game somewhere else along the line. So she'll be available, it would appear, here today, but beyond that, just not real certain. Do want to let you know the changes in the schedule here, and I think we'll do that after we take a break. You're listening to the Wise Guys Construction Cyclone pregame show on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Pam Miller of Ottawa recently hired Wise Guys Construction.
We had a home that was nice quality, but it was very dated, and so we had them go in and do some extensive remodeling.
The lines of communication during the project were always open.
They did a good job of making the stressful situation much less.
The results exceeded expectation.
We're very pleased. They did a really beautiful quality job. I would recommend Wise Guys.
Whether it's residential, commercial, or restoration construction you need, be Wise. Call Wise Guys Construction in Ottawa, 229-5651. KOFO is giving you a way to promote your business with hundreds of your potential customers at one time, face-to-face, at the 2018 KOFO DIY Supply Home and Garden Expo, Saturday, March 3rd and Sunday, March 4th at the ORC Goppert Building in Ottawa. Booth space is available now, but limited. Reserve yours by emailing sales@kofo.com or call 242-1220. Don't miss out. Be a part of the KOFO DIY Supply Home and Garden Expo at the ORC Goppert Building, Saturday, March 3rd and Sunday, March 4th.
Back here at Basehor Linwood High School and the Wise Guys Construction Cyclone pregame show. With the games being postponed yesterday, this is the way the girls' bracket now looks. The games will still be played pretty much according to schedule, just a little bit later. A win here for the Cyclone ladies will push them into a Friday afternoon game at 4:30. If they lose, they'll play tomorrow at 3. And then, in spite of what they might do in that ball game, they'll play Saturday morning at 11 here at one of the gymnasiums here at Basehor Linwood. The boys have been basically moved back a day. An Ottawa win against Kansas City East would put them into a 7:30 Friday game against Shawnee Mission North, who has already played and beaten Basehor Linwood in the bracketed side of this tournament. A loss, and the Cyclones would play Friday at 4:30. And that's going to do it for our Wise Guys Construction Cyclone pregame show. We'll have the starting lineups for you and the opening tip-off after this. You're listening to Ottawa High School basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Thank you for listening to the Wise Guys Construction Cyclone basketball pregame show. Tip-off is next on KOFO.
Anyone can call themselves a construction company, slap a sign on the side of their truck, and drive around town looking for work. Is that who you want to hire? No. You're smarter than that. Wise Guys Construction at 108 North Main in Ottawa has been in business for 13 years, building new residential homes, adding additions and finishing basements, solving commercial structure needs for businesses, and repairing damage left behind from fire or water. When it comes to who you hire for residential and commercial construction needs, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction at 785-229-5651.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to this broadcast of Ottawa High Cyclone basketball on 103.7 FM, 1220, and KOFO.com. This Cyclone sports broadcast is being brought to you by Kansas State Bank, Adamson Brothers, CarStar, Wise Guys Construction, Modern Woodman agent Dale Pearson, and by Quality Structures Incorporated, Dr. Hale Family Dentistry, Dingle & Son Mortuary. Also by Dials Construction, State Farm agent Ryan Dispro, Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Sutton's Jewelry, Advantage Electric. This Cyclone Sports broadcast is also brought to you by Ransom Memorial Hospital, the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Kramer Pharmacy, Costantino's Price Chopper, Messenger's Home Furnishings, Ottawa University, and by Bob Allen Ford, Great Life Golf and Fitness, Arvest Bank, Bones Transportation, and the City of Ottawa. Now let's return courtside with KOFO Sports Director Gary Bateman for Ottawa Cyclone basketball.
Back here at Basehor Linwood, here are your starting lineups for this afternoon's action. First of all, for Ottawa, Shakaya Aho will start today in place of Peyton Bruce. Shakaya is a 5'8" senior. Number 11, Amanda Ray, 5'4" and a senior. Amanda averages 5 points and 2 assists a game. Number 13, Juliet Lane, a 5'4" junior. She averages 4 points and 2 rebounds a contest. Number 15, Sutton Jung, 5'7", a senior, averaging 6 points and 4 rebounds. And number 22, Cameron Schaefer. She is 5'9", a senior, averaging 7 points and 7 rebounds a game. Lady Cyclones are 1-7 on the season, coached by Jamie Porter, assisted by Callie Tucker and Dwayne Caldwell. For St. Joseph Benton, number 12, Bailey Russell, 5'7" junior. Number 14, Gabby Fuller, also 5'7", a junior. Number 20, Jade Williams. She also is 5'7" and a junior. Number 32, Mia Henderson, 6 foot and a junior. And number 40, Kennedy Ruffcorn. She's 5'10" and a senior. Benton is 12-0 on the season. They're ranked number 1 in Missouri Class 4, coached by Brett Goodwin and assisted by Brian Atkins, and Annie Myers. Ottawa will be in road red with black and white trim, while Benton will be in white uniforms with cardinal trim. Ottawa will move left to right as we see it here in the first half of play. Again, your starters for the Cyclones, Aho, Ray, Lane, Jung, and Schaefer. And for Benton, Russell, Fuller, Williams, Henderson, and Ruffcorn. You may also notice that in that starting lineup for St. Joe Benton, 4 juniors and a senior. This team's going to be good for a while now. And our opening tip-off is sponsored by Bones Transportation, a family-owned and operated trucking company in Ottawa for over 50 years, and a longtime supporter of Ottawa Cyclone Athletics, Bones Transportation in South Ottawa. Cameron Schaefer will jump center with Mia Henderson. Hope you enjoy the basketball. We'll have boys action following this. Ottawa against Kansas City East Christian High School. Actually, Christian Academy. Tap be controlled by Benton in backcourt. With the basketball, Bailey Russell. Looks over the Cyclone defense, goes right side along the baseline to Ruffcorn. Now back outside to Russell. Here's Fuller with it. Again, they're working it around the perimeter. Finds high post to Henderson. Right side. Bounce to Williams. Now into the post to Ruffcorn. Left side it goes. Fuller thought about the three, didn't take it. Henderson will drive the baseline. Missed the shot, got her own rebound, puts it back up and in. That's something to watch right there. Nobody anywhere near the height of Mia Henderson. Ottawa's tallest 5'9", and Henderson goes 6 foot. There's a bad pass by Amanda Ray, stolen. Russell drives the lane, puts it up with the left hand, and scores. 4-0 Benton. We played about a minute. Sutton Jung, right corner, looking inside. Instead goes out top to Aho. Aho looking things over. Benton's in a man-to-man. Aho takes it right. Now looks. Needs help. Tries to force the bounce inside. It's knocked away, but Aho got it back. Still has her dribble. Now it's knocked out of bounds by Russell. Schaefer will inbound in front of the Benton bench. And she'll get it in finally to Lane, who had it knocked away, but she got it back. Now a pass to Jung near the sideline. She'll put up a three-point shot and miss it short. Rebound Schaefer inside. Now Lane out top. Left side Ray. Ray drives to the baseline. Is cut off, and she lost the ball out of bounds. Turnover number 2 on the Cyclones. Ottawa has been turnover prone of late. Russell. Near sideline to Williams. Back it goes to Russell out near midcourt. In the corner. That was Fuller. Now finds a driving Ruffcorn who missed the shot. Schaefer has the rebound for the Lady Cyclones. Ray across the timeline. Out top Jung. Sutton holding it high overhead. Finds Aho on the high post. Slings it to Lane. All this outside the circle. Here's Jung with it. Entry pass is thrown. Lane wasn't looking for it. A turnover. Out top, there's Russell shooting it for 3, missing it well short. Rebound, though, inside by Williams. She's cut off and traveled with it. First Benton turnover. Cardinals lead it 4-0. We've played a little over 2 minutes here in this one. Ray, left-hand dribble, now takes it right. Right wing, it goes to Jung. Sutton had it tapped away by Henderson. It will stay with Ottawa High near the corner along the baseline. Aho to key the inbound pass. Aho looking, and a 5-second violation. Ottawa just does not do a good job of working somebody open. And the main thing there is you've got to work somebody open deep. And nobody goes back for the basketball. And a 5-second violation is Ottawa's 4th turnover. In the corner, Williams. Skip pass over to Fuller, now to Russell, out top rough court into the post to Henderson, and she rolls it in. Good ball movement by the Cardinals that time, and they lead 6-0. Here's Jung, top of the circle. Jung, skip pass over to Ray, right wing. Ray brings it back outside. Jung drives on Henderson, was cut off. Now to Aho. She lost it momentarily, but got it back. Skip pass to Ray. Ray in the corner. Jung. Three-point try by Sutton is good. Sutton Jung gets Ottawa on the board, making it 6-3. 4:35 to play in quarter number one. Russell for the Cardinals. High post pass between the circles to Henderson. Now it goes to Fuller near the far sideline. Along the baseline, Henderson looking for a cutter, not there. Back it goes to Fuller, now to Russell. Russell near the left corner to Williams. Here's a free throw line pass to Henderson. She traveled, took an extra step. Cyclones will send Bailey Evans and Summer Spiegel into the ball game. And for St. Joe Benton, it'll be Izzy Reynolds coming in. Spiegel now runs the point. Takes it right, got a pick, drives to the baseline, but was cut off. Backs it out now to Evans. Evans struggled with it. Finds Schaefer. Her shot for three is around the rim and out. Rebound taken by Fuller for Benton. Fuller being chased by Spiegel from behind, puts up the shot in the lane and misses. Follow try by Reynolds rolls in. Ottawa didn't block out well that time. 8-3. Benton with the lead. Spiegel has to go off her hands, and that's an over and back violation. That was unforced. Schaefer did not make a good pass. And a quick timeout called for by Jamie Porter. 3:33 to play first period. The score is Benton 8 and Ottawa 3, and we're back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Ottawa Cyclone basketball on KOFO.
Ransom Memorial Health is proud to announce that the new emergency department at Ransom Memorial Hospital is open, ready, and waiting for you should you or your family have a sudden need for immediate and remarkable care. Close to home, close to your heart. Visit ransom.org.
Having a strong foundation and teamwork makes for a successful season. Working with a team at Dials Construction for your foundation and concrete needs makes for a successful and happy home. Turning your dreams into reality. Dial Dials Construction at 785-418-8211.
Cyclone fans, stand up and cheer. Ottawa debit cards are here. Show your Cyclone school spirit with an exclusive Ottawa High School debit card. Available only at Arvest Bank. Get yours today by opening a new checking account or upgrading your existing Arvest debit card. Even better, each card supports the Booster Club. Arvest encourages you to support local students and their after-school activities. Stop by their location on 3rd Street in Ottawa to get your Cyclones debit card today. Arvest Bank, member FDIC. Fees may apply.
Benton has the basketball as we get back to action. We want to remind you, didn't do this before the game started, but we will take you to Wilson Fieldhouse for Ottawa University basketball against Kansas Wesleyan after our two games are done here. Here's Fuller over in the corner. Russell shooting it for three, missing. Rebound to Lane for Ottawa. Lane will bring it up court with the right-hand dribble. Picked up by Williams. Between the circles, Schaefer. And pass thrown right into the hands of Reynolds. And here's a steal. Drive by Henderson. She puts it up with the left hand and scores. Mia Henderson with her 6th point. 10-3. We're under 3 minutes to go, first period. Evans on the dribble. Looking for some penetration, but nothing's there. Bounced it out to Schaefer. She traveled, got away with it. Puts up a runner, no good. Henderson has it for the Cardinals. Outlet pass to Fuller. Fuller to the left corner, left wing rather. Now to Russell. Around it goes to Williams for a three-point shot that misses. And the ball's knocked out of bounds, and it belonged to Ottawa. Melanie Murphy will come in for Benton High School. They lead 10-3. Evans, near sideline, it goes to Schaefer in front of the Benton bench. Brings it back between the circles. On the dribble. Spin. Made a nice move in the lane, but couldn't get the shot to fall. It's out of bounds. It'll stay with, no, it'll go over to Benton. Ray back into the Ottawa lineup, replacing Lane. And here's Roughcorn back in for the Cardinals. Also, Aho will check back in and give Sutton Jung a breather. Sutton appears to be in some pain. Not sure what that is, but Russell, double team, spins away from it, goes to Williams, out top Henderson. Henderson left side to Murphy. Murphy bounced it over right side to Russell. Russell, right corner, Murphy. Back to Russell outside. Back it goes to Murphy. They're looking inside, and Ottawa's doing a pretty good job cutting that off. Now Williams takes it left corner. Fake three by Russell. Back it goes to Williams. And a pass into the post is stolen by Evans. And here comes Ottawa. And now a steal right back by Russell, and we'll have a foul prior to the shot on the Cyclones. Foul will be on Bailey Evans. That's the first foul of the ball game with 1:30 to play in the first period. Russell gets it in to Williams, who shoots for three and misses too hard. Tipped and taken now by Russell in the lane. Her shot misses, but Henderson has it. Henderson backs it out to Murphy. Murphy now in the corner. That's Williams. Cut off on the drive. Instead back outside to Russell. Williams right corner. Between the circles now, here's Murphy into the post. It goes to Roughcorn. And now a three-point try on the in and out taken by Benton's Williams. And on the rebound, Ottawa had two players with their hands on it. Neither one came up with it. It rolled out of bounds. And it comes to Henderson. Now to Williams. Takes the free throw line extended to Murphy. Around it goes to Russell. And the three-point try misses everything. Henderson can't follow. And Ottawa has the rebound. Benton cold from the outside here in the early going. Schaefer, three-point try, missed everything. And out of bounds to the Cardinals. Stops the clock with 1:06 to go. Benton leads Ottawa 10-3. Again, Ottawa plays East Christian Academy after this on the boys' side. Russell off to Murphy. Left side, Williams fakes the three along the baseline now. Roughcorn back out to Murphy. They swing it around to Russell. Into the lane, Roughcorn. Roughcorn has to get it back out to Murphy with 46 on the clock. Now a drive by Russell. Murphy will put up a three ball, missed everything, and it's out of bounds to the Cyclones. Jung and Lane back in for Ottawa High. Cyclones have not done a bad job on the defensive end here so far. They've given up a lot of offensive rebounds, and that's not a good thing, of course, but they've played that inside out pretty well, and Benton's been cold from the floor. Lane with it, 31 on the clock. Lane knocked away. There's a steal. Murphy driving the lane, had it blocked from behind by Lane, and a foul on Russell. Oh, no, a traveling violation. Well, there was a reason that Bailey Evans travels, because she got knocked almost to the floor. Here's Fuller back in for Benton. And it comes to Henderson, now to Fuller for a three. That one misses off the front iron. Rebound Ray, 14 on the first quarter clock. Over to Lane. Lane along the right baseline. Bounces in the post of Jung. Jung's double team, lost control of it. Henderson's got it. Henderson long pass ahead to Bailey Russell, who drives the lane and scores, and that will be the end of the first period. At the end of one, the score is St. Joe Benton 12 and Ottawa 3, and we'll be back in a minute. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM. KOFO.
Since 1944, families of Franklin County have called Dingle & Son Mortuary and Crematory in their time of need. Why? Because of the peace of mind received knowing that Dingle & Son will take charge and exceed expectations. Visit dinglemortuary.com.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is proud to be a sponsor of this Ottawa Cyclone basketball broadcast and a supporter of Ottawa High Athletics. For Great Life membership options to the golf course and fitness center, visit greatlifegolf.com/Ottawa. Go Cyclones!
This is Ryan Disborough, your State Farm insurance agent in Garnett, providing insurance and financial services, including retirement options, bank loans, life insurance, and annuities. Call and schedule your financial services consultation today at 785-448-1660.
The City of Ottawa proudly supports the student athletes at Ottawa High School and wishes the Cyclone basketball teams the best of luck this season. Find information about city events, bill paying, or current employment opportunities by visiting online at ottawaks.gov.
Cyclones will get the basketball to start the second period, moving left to right. And it comes to Ray. Ray had it knocked away by Russell and knocked out of bounds. Ottawa's got to protect the basketball. Russell is very aggressive going for the steals. Once again, Ray with it in backcourt. Pass comes ahead to Aho. Aho put up a three, missed it too hard. Jung has the rebound, bounced it back outside the lane. Right sideline to Jung. Nice wraparound pass to Ray, but she missed the shot. It was affected by Ruffcorn, who got up there with her, and Benton comes away with the rebound. In the corner, Williams bouncing the post to Henderson. She traveled. And timeout called for by the Cardinals. 7:31 to play in the first half. The score is Benton 12, Ottawa 3, and we're back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Ottawa High Basketball on KOFO.
Messenger's Home Furnishings in South Ottawa has a huge selection of sofas, love seats, recliners, tables, and chairs. Choose from hundreds, even thousands of fabrics and wood finishes, too. Visit Messenger's Home Furnishings in Ottawa, or for more information, go to messengershomefurnishings.com.
Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, hopes you're enjoying this KOFO sports broadcast and wishes all the area teams good luck this season. Call Kramer Pharmacy today and ask about their convenient MedSync program that allows you to have all your prescriptions filled at the same time each month. Call 242-2055.
Back to action at the timeout. Ottawa with the basketball. Ray with it. Picks up her dribble. Slapped away on a telegraph pass, but Jung picks it up in backcourt. Dribbles along the sideline. Finds Schaefer, guarded by Henderson. Schaefer takes it toward the lane. In trouble now. Outside it goes to Jung. Back out near midcourt, Ray. They look for the backdoor cut. It wasn't there. Lane pops out left wing. Back out top, Schaefer. Schaefer looks for help. Bounces it over to the lane. Juliet forced it into the post to Schaefer. She'll go to the bucket, shoot, and rim it off. Fought for her own rebound, got it back, missed that shot too, and finally picked up by Fuller for Benton. Here's Fuller, the length of the court. Runs right through Lane, and that's got to be an offensive foul. It is. Lane did a very nice job there of establishing defense positioning, and the turnover on Benton, their fifth of the ball game. Ottawa has 9. Cyclones trail by 9, 6:37 to play in the half. Once against Ray, and now a foul called on Russell. And with somebody as aggressive going after the basketball as Bailey Russell is, you want to make sure you know where that ball is at all times, but force her to make that contact. And if they call it, you get her in foul trouble. Pass into Ray. Right side, Schaefer. Schaefer fakes the three, stops, looks for help, and the pass is stolen. On the drive, Fuller. Fuller puts it up and misses. Rebound fought for. Henderson got it for a second, but finally a whistle and a foul on Benton High. No, they're going to call it on Sutton Jung. Wow. That is an unbelievable call right there. Jung had the basketball. Izzy Reynolds comes back in for Benton. Now shot by Henderson off the inbounds, missing. Rebound inside Reynolds, and she'll be fouled by Schaefer, and will go to the line for 2. Reynolds first of 2. And it's good. Reynolds with 3 points now. Jung back into the line, or Jung comes out of the line, but rather Evans replaces her. Second one for Reynolds. Rattles out. Ottawa has the rebound. Up court comes Ray. Right wing Schaefer. Schaefer on the dribble. Spinning on Henderson, but Henderson stays right with her. Ray now in the corner, Evans. Evans, one bounce, picked it up too soon. Now needs help. And whistle and a timeout called by Ottawa. Comes with 5:46 to play in the first half. Cyclones down 13-3. We're back in 30 seconds. This is Cyclone basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Smart Ottawa shoppers know Costantino's Price Chopper has the best rewards program in town. Only Price Chopper lets you earn points on all your purchases. Visit mypricechopper.com and start saving on food or fuel today. Shop Costantino's, your local family-owned grocer since 1948.
Safe, secure, strong. We're rock solid. Kansas State Bank. A better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Cyclones use their second time out of the ball game. They'll have the ball in front court. Aho will inbound across the way from us. Bounced into the lane. Juliet picks up her dribble. Now coming out on her is Williams. She got it over to Ray, though. Back to Lane. Lane's open from 15 and hits. First points for Juliet Lane to make it 13-5. 5.5 to play, first half. Ottawa in a 1-2-2 zone. Russell. Off it goes now to Williams, over to Fuller. And a steal by Ottawa. Good defense there by Schaefer to anticipate that pass. Ray. Far sideline, it goes to Lane. Now out top Schaefer. Schaefer drives, spins, puts up the off-balance jumper, rattles out. Rebound Henderson. Here's Russell on the dribble, all the way into the lane. Shoots and misses too hard, but Henderson follows and puts it in. 8 points for Mia Henderson. Ray for the Cyclones. Pass is too high for Lane and a steal. 11 Ottawa turnovers now. Along the baseline, Roughcorn. Check that, Reynolds. She traveled with it. And that's 7 Benton turnovers. Maddie Peters will come in for her first action for the Cardinals. And Sutton Jung back into the Cyclone lineup. And Cameron Schaefer will get a breather. Ottawa down 10 here with under 4.5 to play in the first half. Ray looks over the defense. It's a man-to-man. Ray dribbles in. Now to Lane. Three-point try by Juliet. Just off the front iron, no good. And rebounded by Reynolds for Benton. Up court comes Williams. Williams in the corner, Fuller. Back to Williams. Now goes to Peters. Between the circles, Williams to Fuller. Fuller to the free throw line. They swing it around the perimeter. Still looking for something inside. Now Williams will put up a three from the top of the circle and hit. That's her first points and the first three-pointer hit by the Cardinals here this afternoon. That telegraph pass by Ray, stolen, and a drive is up and in by Williams, who has 5 quick points, and the lead to 15 now for Benton. Ray, dribbling right and down near the corner. Gets it back outside to Aho, around to Evans. Bailey lost control of the basketball. It will roll out of bounds and belong to the Cardinals. Both sides will substitute. Summer Spiegel in for Ottawa. And it'll be Sydney Johnson coming in for her first action for Benton. Williams, double teamed as she meets the half-court line. Now a pass inside to Reynolds, made a nice move and puts it in. 5 for Izzy Reynolds, 22-5. 9-0 run right now for the Lady Cardinals. Skip pass to Spiegel, who drives around the defense and scores. Nice move by Summer Spiegel for her first 2 points. Up court comes Williams. Williams, off it goes to Johnson. Now underneath Reynolds. Missed the shot, but a foul called on the Cyclones. And this will be on Jung, number 2 on Sutton. At the line, Izzy Reynolds. Free throw attempt is good by Reynolds. Camille Hadel-Raby comes in, replacing Aho for the Cyclone ladies. And Schaefer in for Evans. Reynolds' second free throw is up and in. 24-7 Benton, 2:30 to play here in the first half. Lane to Jung. She'll shoot for 3. Missed everything. Rebound taken by Johnson for the Cardinals. Quickly up court comes Williams off to Fuller. Shoots for 3. Had it blocked, though, by Jung and rebounded by Cameron Schaefer. Schaefer on the dribble. Looks to move on Fuller. She'll drive right around Fuller, put the shot in traffic. Did not get it to fall, but she'll go to the line after the foul. That foul called on Maddie Peters, her first. Team foul number 3. Schaefer shooting a couple. Free throw attempt is good for Cameron, her first point of the ball game. Russell and Murphy come back in for Benton. Second charity is good by Schaefer. 24-9, 2:05 to play before half. Russell over in the corner to Peters. Back it goes now to Russell. Right back to Peters. Along the baseline now Johnson. Peters once again in that right corner. Back out to Russell. Now Murphy between the circles. Right wing Russell finds Johnson in the post. Nice pass underneath to Reynolds, and she'll lay it in. Good interior ball movement that time by the Cardinals. Reynolds off the bench now has 9 points. Spiegel will take it right. In the right corner, bounces, and a whistle, and a holding foul called on Benton. As she got the ball into Schaefer. This one called on Russell, her second, and team foul number 4. Ray in for Lane for Ottawa with 1:23 to play in the first half. And it comes to Jung, and Jung traveled. Once again, Ottawa trying to get that ball in down low. They might be better served just to make a fake and then back off and get the pass out high where they can set up their offense. Russell, doubled. Russell dribbles around it, finds a wide open Peters for 3 that misses, and Jung has the rebound. Up court, Spiegel. Spiegel will put up a 3. That one missed everything. And here comes Benton back the other way. Reynolds running the floor. Missed the shot, though. Cyclones get the rebound. In the front court, Spiegel with 47 seconds to play before half. Spiegel gives it up to Ray. Ray bounces to Jung. Jung will shoot it for 3, and that might have been partially blocked. Rebounded by Peters for St. Joe Benton. Murphy. Now to Russell. High post to Johnson, who shoots and rims it off. Rebound is tapped outside, but controlled by Benton. Russell to the free throw line. Along the baseline, it goes to Reynolds and backs it out with 17 on the clock. Cardinals will now work for one shot, it appears. Russell out near midcourt on the dribble. Russell spins off over to Murphy. 4 seconds. Here's 3 seconds. Johnson in the lane. Runner is rolling in. And that is the end of the first half of play with the score, St. Joe Benton 28 and Ottawa 9. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. You're listening to Ottawa Cyclone basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Everyone wants an Advantage, right? So when it comes to your electric needs, how do you get one? You hire Advantage Electric. Why? You get the advantage of credible and professional crews who can get the job done, whether it's large and industrial or small and residential. You get the advantage of their years of experience and working right here in your own community. And you get the advantage of knowing that Advantage Electric will be there for you should you have problems, questions, or even a new custom lighting idea. Get the advantage. Advantage Electric, 229 North Main. Call 418-1218.
Chad Bruner, Director of the Ottawa Recreation Commission.
The Ottawa Recreation Commission would like to thank all of our volunteers for their service in helping with the ORC. These individuals play an important role in everything we do here. From all the ORC staff and board members, thank you.
To protect your family and plan for your financial future, get to know your Modern Woodman agent.
Hello, I'm Dale Pearson, your Modern Woodman agent in Ottawa, Kansas. Call me today at 242-6566.
Modern Woodman of America, touching lives, securing futures.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Are you paying too much for your Medicare Part D prescriptions? At Walgreens, that's a question you won't have to ask. As a preferred pharmacy with many plans nationwide, Walgreens offers copays as low as $0 on select plans. So switching your prescriptions to Walgreens will be worth the trip. Millions of people have Walgreens as a preferred pharmacy in their network, so you could be saving big. Switch your prescriptions and start saving today. Walgreens, trusted since 1901. $0 copays apply to Tier 1 generics.
I don't mean to brag, kid, but I'm a pretty healthy guy. Running a growing business means I'm always running. Not many can keep up with me. But you know who can? Grainger. When it comes to getting me the answers I need right when I need them, Grainger moves just as fast as I do. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They're a good running partner, because no matter what problem I have or question, Grainger's got my back. Call clickgrainger.com or stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Halftime here at Basehor Linwood High School, and the Cyclones find themselves down to the number one ranked team in Missouri, Class 4, the Benton Cardinals, 28-9. Ottawa just has really not been able to control the height advantage that the Cardinals have. They've worked the ball well on the inside. They've not shot the ball well from the outside, but it really hasn't mattered. And Ottawa giving up 17 points in the post to the Cardinals in the first half. Struggling a little bit on offense, starting to get things going a little bit more in the second period, but down here at intermission by 19, 28-9. Cyclone boys are out on the floor for a halftime shoot-around prior to their game that comes your way after this one, and they'll take on Kansas City East Christian Academy, scheduled for a 4:30 start. Don't forget, after those games, we will take you to Wilson Fieldhouse on the campus of Ottawa University, where the Braves and Lady Braves take on the Kansas Wesleyan Coyotes tonight. Tip-off for the ladies is 6 o'clock, and the guys will tip things off at 8. As I mentioned, we'll get you out to the Fieldhouse just as soon as we can. Casey Weeder has the play-by-play call of those games here on KOFO. If you're listening to the Advantage Electric halftime show, when it comes to your electric needs, don't be shocked at the outcome if you try and do it yourself, whether it's problems with a fuse box, you need a ceiling fan installed, or if you need a licensed contractor for a larger project, such as a new home or office, get the Advantage. Advantage Electric, 229 North Main in Ottawa. Call 418-1218. And we'll be back with more after this. You're listening to the Advantage Electric halftime show on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Bones Transportation has been a family-owned and operated trucking company in Ottawa for over 50 years and a longtime supporter of Ottawa Cyclone athletics. They wish the Cyclone basketball teams the best of luck this season. Bones Transportation in South Ottawa.
With the perfect Vera Bradley purse, anything is possible. Now you can discover a variety of fabrications, streetwise silhouettes, beautiful jewelry, luggage, and accessories at Sutton's Jewelry. You'll find newly released designer and functional bags with fashionable and seasonal designs. Get excited about the new line of KU and K-State patterns. Vera Bradley is a leader in the latest trending handbags, luggage, and jewelry with styles that are sure to make a fashion statement. Sutton's Jewelry and Vera Bradley. Find them at 207 South Main, downtown Ottawa.
When quality matters, choose the best. Choose Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling. Call today and make sure your heating and cooling system is ready for the season at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Fast savings, fast service, and we will beat your best price on tires, guaranteed. That's the Quick Lane Tire and Auto Center at Bob Allen Ford. Save big now on brakes with complete Motorcraft brake service as low as $149.99. New pads and rotor machining and a lifetime brake pad guarantee. Don't settle for inferior products. Get the peace of mind with Quick Lane and Motorcraft factory parts at Bob Allen Ford. Don't wait. Get your brakes replaced now with a lifetime guarantee at the Quick Lane Tire and Auto Center at Bob Allen Ford in Overland Park and now Ottawa, Kansas.
What it means to be an OU Brave is to be yourself. What I've learned here is I've created memories with friends, and I was actually really comfortable being in my own skin here. Everybody has their own personality, and we're all unique here, just trying to live significant lives. And I think I'm going to leave here with an imprint that will last forever and that I can hold on to and look back at and laugh at and see that I not only learned something, but I created friendships and memories that will always stick with me. That's what it means to be brave, to be yourself.
Be a brave. Visit ottawa.edu.
Back here on the Evangel Electric halftime show with St. Joe Benton leading Ottawa 28-9. Take a look at the scoring for the Cardinals. 9 points for Izzy Reynolds. She came off the bench to provide some good work on the inside. Mia Henderson also doing all of her damage on the inside, has 8. 5 for Jade Williams. 4 points for Bailey Russell and a couple for Sydney Johnson. Ottawa has Sutton Jung with 3 and then 3 players with 2. Juliet Lane, Cameron Schaefer, and Summer Spiegel. Ottawa 14 first half turnovers while Benton made 7 mistakes with the basketball. Ottawa was 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Benton 3 of 4. Foul trouble. Sutton Jung has a couple for the Cyclones, and Bailey Russell has 2 for St. Joe Benton. Again, the score here at the half, 28-9. With Benton in the lead, and we'll be back after this 2-minute break. You're listening to the Evangel Electric halftime show on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Anyone can call themselves a construction company, slap a sign on the side of their truck, and drive around town looking for work. Is that who you want to hire? No. You're smarter than that. Wise Guys Construction at 108 North Main in Ottawa has been in business for 13 years, building new residential homes, adding additions, and finishing basements, solving commercial structure needs for businesses, and repairing damage left behind from fire or water. When it comes to who you hire for residential and commercial construction needs, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction at 785-229-5651.
Everyone wants an Advantage, right? So when it comes to your electric needs, how do you get one? You hire Advantage Electric. Why? You get the advantage of credible and professional crews who can get the job done, whether it's large and industrial or small and residential. You get the advantage of their years of experience and working right here in your own community. And you get the advantage of knowing that Advantage Electric will be there for you should you have problems, questions, or even a new custom lighting idea. Get the advantage. Advantage Electric, 229 North Main. Call 418-1218. Everyone wants an Advantage, right? So when it comes to your electric needs, how do you get one? You hire Advantage Electric. Why? You get the advantage of credible and professional crews who can get the job done, whether it's large and industrial or small and residential. You get the advantage of their years of experience and working right here in your own community. And you get the advantage of knowing that Advantage Electric will be there for you should you have problems, questions, or even a new custom lighting idea. Get the advantage. Advantage Electric, 229 North Main. Call 418-1218.
Hello, I'd like to deposit this to checking.
Fate is a fickle master.
What?
The future is uncertain.
Okay, and what's my account balance?
The horizon is cloudy. I see a long, treacherous voyage filled with great peril.
Look, can I just get a deposit slip or something?
A fortune bank teller. Surprising. What's not surprising? How much you could save by switching to Geico.
I see a yellow-eyed serpent and a low APR.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
And both teams out of the locker room as we're about a minute away from starting the second half. Benton on top 28-9. 9 points, Izzy Reynolds. 8 points, Mia Henderson. Ottawa's led by Sutton Jung with 3. If this score holds up, Ottawa would play tomorrow afternoon, same time, 3 o'clock, and they would play the loser of the later game tonight between Blue Valley High School and Baser Linwood. The winner of this one will play Friday at 4:30, and they would play the winner of that 6 o'clock ball game this evening. Again, the Cyclone boys at 4:30 this afternoon against Kansas City East Christian Academy. And then we take you to Ottawa University for the Braves against the Kansas Wesleyan Coyotes. So a Wednesday chock full of basketball here on 1220 and 103.7 FM. Cyclones will have their starting five out there. That is Aho, Ray, Lane, Jung, and Schaefer. And for Benton, also the starting five of Russell, Fuller, Williams, Henderson, and Ruffcorn. Underway. Russell across the timeline. Finds Williams between the circles. High post to Henderson. Now Russell. Russell drives the lane, shoots, missed too hard, and the ball tapped out of bounds by Henderson, and Ottawa will have it. Ray for Ottawa High. It's a pick. It's a double pick. Ray will drive the lane. Had it blocked, though, by Henderson, and Benton back the other way. Russell on the drive. Kicks it off to Ruffcorn. Ruffcorn, double team, lost control of the basketball, and the Cyclones steal it. Good defense by Jung that time. Sutton with it on the right side, picks up her dribble, goes back outside to Ray. Ray forced the jumper and was fouled. Should go to the line for two. And that'll be foul number 3 on Bailey Russell. So as we mentioned in the first half, that's the type of player that you can get into foul trouble. She's very aggressive going after the basketball. Amanda Ray at the free throw line. Free throw attempt on the way, rattles out, no good. Ruffcorn comes out, Reynolds replaces her. Reynolds is one of 3 seniors on this roster. Ruffcorn and then Lindsey Miller, who did not see action in the first half. Second free throw rolls around and out. So Ray misses on both. Benton has the rebound. High post to Henderson, dribbles right around Schaefer, but missed the shot, and Aho has it for Ottawa. Ray to the far sideline. Out it goes to Schaefer. Schaefer drives on Henderson to the baseline underneath. Off-balance jumper, rolls in. Cameron Schaefer had the angle on that one, just like she was playing a game of pool. She banked that one off the glass down below, and it rolled in for her 4th point. 28-11. Here's Fuller. Along the baseline it goes to Ed Reynolds, back outside. Now Fuller takes the 3. Back it goes to Fuller after going to Williams, and the 3-point try misses. And rebounded inside by Reynolds, though, and Reynolds will break into double figures with her 11th point. Ray gets a pick from Schaefer. Ray drives in, bounces to Aho. Aho couldn't get the shot to fall, though, and now we got a whistle and a jump ball. Schaefer tied up Henderson, and the Cyclones will get it right back. Lane will inbound along the baseline. Lane looking. Needs to get it into somebody, and that made a bad pass, stolen by Williams. Williams will drive the lane. She'll give it off to Fuller, who missed the shot short, and Benton saves it, though. Now Russell through traffic, stolen by Aho. Good defense by Shakaya there. 9 Benton turnovers. Ray ahead to Lane. Lane back out to Ray, left wing. Ray takes it to the left corner. Tried to drive baseline, but was cut off. Still on the dribble. Nearly lost it. Finds a cutting Lane. Lane's shot was blocked, but will have a foul called on Russell, rather, and that's number 4 on Bailey Russell. And now we have serious personal foul troubles for Russell. Lane will shoot a couple of free throws here. First one's good. 3 points for Juliet Lane. Hadel Raby will come in for Ottawa, replacing Aho. Cyclones have done some nice things here against this number 1 ranked team. They still trail by 18 points, but second free throw rolls in for Lane. to make it 30-13, 5:36 to play, third period. Murphy and Peters come in for Benton at that last whistle. Murphy with it. Now to Williams. Williams reversed her dribble. Goes to Peters along the baseline. Reynolds. Now back out it goes. Here's a three-point try, missing everything, but rebounded by Henderson. Reynolds, or rather I should say, that's Williams. Over it goes to Peters. She missed it well short and rebounded by Schaefer, but she stepped on the end line. One thing Cyclones have not done a particularly good job of here is defensive rebounding today, and substitution. Summer Spiegel will check in, replacing Amanda Ray. And it comes to Henderson out high. Henderson driving, triple teamed. Now around it goes. With it, Williams to Murphy. Murphy right side to Peters. Back out top, Williams. She'll shoot it for three and miss. Rebound controlled inside by Reynolds. Back out it goes to Murphy. Now to Williams, who will reset the offense. Right wing Peters along the baseline. Reynolds. Wraparound pass is stolen by Jung. Jung into front court. Guarded by Williams. Tried to reverse her dribble. Williams knocked it away. It's on the floor. And it'll be finally picked up by Hadel Raby. Camille had it knocked away, and now we got a whistle and a jump ball, and the Cyclones will turn it over. Turnover number 16 on Ottawa. Williams, left side it goes to Murphy, left corner to Peters. Murphy, high post to Reynolds. Now into the post it goes to Henderson. Back out to Williams for three, too hard. And rebounded by Lane. Lane, head to Spiegel. Summer had it knocked away by Murphy and out of bounds. Evans checks back into the Cyclone lineup. Hadel Raby to inbound. Well, she had a person open. Instead, she forces it into Spiegel, and that pass is stolen. Driving is Murphy. Didn't have a shot, so now she has to take it back outside. Henderson. Over it goes, and a three-pointer by Peters, missing off the front iron. Spiegel rebounds. She doesn't have the numbers, but she got it down low to Hadel Raby, and her shot misses. Peters has it for the Cardinals. Williams to Murphy, who drives, bounces it over to Henderson for a 10-footer, missing badly. The rebounded inside by Reynolds. Her shot won't go. And Evans has it for Ottawa. Evans drives to the baseline, lost the basketball, but picked up by Hadel Raby. And she had to go out of bounds, but it was last touched by a Cardinal player. Jung out, replaced by Ray. Entry pass to Ray. Ray to the bucket, shoots it short, and Williams has the rebound. Up court, Jade Williams. In the corner, Peters along the baseline. That is Reynolds. She can't get it to go, but a follow try by Henderson is good. Timeout call for by Benton with 2:52 to play in the third period. St. Joe Benton up 32-13 over Ottawa, and we're back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on KOFO.
Eric Price and his staff at the Lamb Roberts Funeral Homes are proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast and honored to help so many families in the community with compassionate care when it's needed most. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook.
Quality Structures Incorporated in Richmond is proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast. They know that experience matters on the field and when it comes to your building needs. Visit qualitystructures.com and put their years of experience in constructing post-frame buildings to work for you.
A little under 3 minutes to play here in the third period. It'll be Ottawa's basketball in backcourt. Ray with it for Ottawa. It's a pick from Schaefer. Now will drive Oh, really should have got away right there with a palming violation. Now here's a pass inside to Hadel Raby, but she lost control. And finally a tie-up with possession going to Ottawa. Ray will look to inbound. Gets it into Schaefer. Takes the three. Drives, spins. Still looking. He finds Ray wide open underneath, and Ray lays it in. Good job by Ray to work her way open, and a nice job by Schaefer to find her. Ray now with her first two of the game. Williams goes left side to Peters. Back out to Williams. In the corner, Peters. Peters to Henderson. Henderson driving, shooting with the left hand and missing. Hadel Raby rebounds for Ottawa. She gets it off to the point guard. Schaefer out top, takes the three, pulls it back now. She drives, spins, off-balance shot, no good, but a foul. Foul's going to be against Izzy Reynolds. That's her first. And the third Benton team foul. Schaefer rims the first free throw in. She has 5. Second one up, and good. She'll check out now and be replaced by Jung. 32-17, Cyclones within 15 here. They trail by 19 at the half. Pass comes ahead to Henderson. Now in the corner, Peters. Peters shoots for 3, and that one's good. First points for Maddie Peters, and only the second three-pointer tonight by Benton. Here's Jung out top. Jung looks. Over it goes to Evans. Evans gets a pick from Ray. Still on the dribble. Lost control of it. Loose ball and stolen. Murphy brings it up court. Left side about 25 feet away is Williams. Still bounce it on the high post to Henderson. Henderson leans in, shoots it off the glass and in. Henderson has some nice moves on the inside. She's got a dozen now, and the lead back to 20. Ray on the dribble. Oh, went to the floor, and finally the ball's going to be stolen. Here's Murphy, knocked away by Spiegel, taken by Henderson. Another 3 by Peters is good. And just like that, the lead went from 15 to 23 for the Cardinals. We have 40 seconds to play in the period. In the corner, Spiegel. Spiegel drives the baseline, cut off, finds help outside by Ray. Ray, double teamed, and a foul on the floor. That's whistled against Jade Williams, her first. Ottawa will send in Lane and Schaefer, replacing Hadel Raby and Spiegel. Lane to inbound. And a whistle and an offensive foul. Now, are we changing that? It's actually on the defense. It's on Izzy Reynolds. That's her second person. And then timeout call for by Brett Goodwin. He wants to know what that call was because they called offense previously. 28 seconds to play. We'll take a 30-second break right here. Ottawa trails 40-17, and you're listening to Cyclone Basketball on KOFO.
Ransom Memorial Health is proud to announce that the new emergency department at Ransom Memorial Hospital is open, ready, and waiting for you should you or your family have a sudden need for immediate and remarkable care. Close to home, close to your heart. Visit ransom.org.
This is Ryan Disborough, your State Farm insurance agent in Garnett, providing insurance and financial services, including retirement options, bank loans, life insurance, and annuities. Call and schedule your financial services consultation today at 785-448-1660.
I think Benton coach Brett Goodwin was satisfied by the explanation that the official gave. I'm thinking maybe he thought in the back of his mind that Benton was on offense, but foul was whistled against Izzy Reynolds. That was number 2 on Reynolds. It is a 15th foul on Benton. 28 seconds to go here in the third period, and Ottawa down 40-17. They'll have the basketball underneath their bucket. Evans will inbound. Evans taking a long time and then throws a bad pass. That's stolen. Here's Murphy over to Peters. Peters pumping for 2 this time, missed everything. Rebound to Reynolds. Now it goes to Murphy, now to Williams with 17 on the clock, and now the Cardinals will look for 1 shot. High post bounce to Henderson. Henderson back out to Williams, takes the 3 to Murphy. In the corner, it's Peters for 3. She's been hot. Missed this one, though. Rebounded by Ottawa. 4 seconds to play. And that's going to end the third period. Ottawa does not get a shot off. At the end of 3 periods, it's Benton 40 and Ottawa 17. We'll take a 1-minute break. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
If you have been in an accident, tell your insurance company you want your repairs done at CarStar Ottawa. We can arrange for your tow, your car rental, and deal with your insurance company all with 1 phone call. No need for multiple estimates and worry. Call 242-8916. Relax. We'll take it from here.
Since 1944, families of Franklin County have called Dingle & Son Mortuary and Crematory in their time of need. Why? Because of the peace of mind received knowing that Dingle & Son will take charge and exceed expectations. Visit dinglemortuary.com.
Bones Transportation has been a family-owned and operated trucking company in Ottawa for over 50 years and a longtime supporter of Ottawa Cyclone athletics. They wish the Cyclone basketball teams the best of luck this season. Bones Transportation in South Ottawa. The City of Ottawa proudly supports the student athletes at Ottawa High School and wishes the Cyclone basketball teams the best of luck this season. Find information about city events, bill paying, or current employment opportunities by visiting online at ottawaks.gov.
Benton has the basketball as we start the 4th period. Russell's back in there playing with 4 personal fouls. Ball over to Williams. High post to Henderson. Henderson, whistle, foul. Called against Juliet Lane. First foul of the second half on the Cyclones. First personal foul of the game for Lane. And it comes to Henderson out high once again. She'll give off to Fuller. Fuller to Williams, top of the circle. Fuller bounces in the post to Henderson, who kicks it back out to Russell, left side. Russell to Henderson driving, knocked away by Aho and a steal. Shekai Aho's done some nice things on the inside defensively for the Cyclones here this afternoon. Here's Schaefer between the circles, looking to work one-on-one on Henderson. Picks up her dribble, now gives it to Ray. Ray. Back it goes to Schaefer. Schaefer looking for a backdoor cut. Spins again. Spins once more time, puts up the runner, and it rolls in. Oh, they call traveling 5 seconds after the bucket went in. So no basket for Schaefer. May have been the right call, but the official was way late making it. High post, it goes to Ruffcorn, now to Williams, around to Fuller. Fuller back to Williams. Right side, Fuller once again. Steps inside the circle, bounces along the baseline to Henderson. Back out to Williams, around it goes to Fuller. Sets up for a 3 and hits. First points of the ball game for Gabby Fuller. And it's 43-17 with 6:35 to play in the game. Schaefer with it. Schaefer, top of the circle. Goes to the corner, Ray. Ray pumps the jumper and misses. Rebound to Benton. Up court, Russell. Spins on Ray. Across the timeline. Goes right side, Fuller. Fakes the 3. Drives toward the bucket. Off-balance shot is good by Gabby Fuller. 6:05 to go. 45-17 Benton. Ray goes left side to Lane. Lane back out to Schaefer. Schaefer gets a pick, takes it inside, tries to force the jumper and misses. Henderson has it. Up court comes Russell. Russell into the lane, and that's a double dribble call. 12th turnover on the Cardinals. Peters will check back in for Coach Brett Goodwin. Up court, Ray. Lane, left side. Lane, couple bounces. Now top, Jung. Right wing, Schaefer. Schaefer rolls away from the double team. Gets it back out to Ray. Now left elbow, it goes to Jung. Finds a cutting Schaefer. Schaefer through traffic. Struggles. Can she travel with it? That was definitely a travel. And 20 Cyclone turnovers. 5:07 to play in the ball game. Boys action will follow. Scheduling underway at around 4:30. After the two Cyclone games, Ottawa University basketball this evening. Fuller to Russell outside. Back to Fuller left wing. Three-pointer. Misses everything. And rebounded by Lane. Up court, Lane. That pass was stolen by Williams. And Williams will lay it in. 7 for Williams. Lane telegraphed that pass. Ray on the dribble, right side. Gets a pick from Jung. Stops, gives it to Sutton. Get pass over to Lane, left wing. And the pass on the entry is overthrown and another turnover. Hadel Raby is in. We have a running clock now with a 30-point Benton lead. Russell walking it up court. Right side, Fuller into the post to Ruffcorn. Back out to Williams, around to Fuller for another three-pointer. That one's good. So 8 points all in the quarter for Gabby Fuller. And it's 50-17. Ray, far sideline, Jung. Jung to the lane, shoots and misses. Rebounded is taken by Russell for the Cardinals. Russell will take it the length of the floor, missed the shot, and Schaefer has it for Ottawa. During the 3.5-minute mark, Schaefer out top. She'll drive through traffic, missed the shot. Ruffcorn has it. Ahead it comes to Fuller. Between the circles, Williams. Left wing to Peters, inside to Ruffcorn. Ruffcorn can't get the shot to fall, but a foul called on Ottawa. That foul on Camille Hadel Raby. Kennedy Ruffcorn has not scored in the ball game, shooting a couple of shots here. First free throw is good. Substitutions on both sides. Evans and Spiegel come in for the Cyclones. Murphy in. Also, Lindsey Miller for her first action. And Sydney Johnson also comes in. Clock continues to run. 2.5 to go. Second free throw good. And now Ruffcorn comes out. Reynolds will replace her. Lane with it. On the dribble drive. Lost control of the ball and rolls out of bounds, but it was touched by a Cardinal player. Benton right now is on a 20-0 run. Bounced into Schaefer. Schaefer spins, shoots and misses, but a foul whistled on Lindsey Miller. Ottawa had cut the lead to 15 at 32-17, but they haven't scored since then. Schaefer rattles the free throw in, and that's the first points of the fourth quarter for Ottawa. Schaefer now with 7. That matches her season average. Second one up, and good. Minute 16 to go, 52-19. Murphy over to Miller. Miller lost control of it, sold it by Spiegel. Spiegel pushes it ahead. Needs some help. Finds Evans right wing. Evans, a couple bounces, and then lost the basketball, but Lane picks up, then she has a strip. Ray back in for the Cyclones, replacing Lane. We're under a minute to go. Ottawa will play tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Here's Ray open underneath, took a dribble, and still put it in. She should have gone directly up, but she put a ball on the floor for one bounce and still made the bucket. She's got 4. Cyclones double team. Off it goes to Miller along the baseline. That is Reynolds, who can't get the shot to fall. Tapped outside, though, by Benton. Around it goes to Peters. 19 on the clock. In the corner, Murphy lost it and stolen by Ottawa. Evans stops. Jumper on the way. Missed. Rebound Spiegel. 7 seconds to go. Spiegel needs to find somebody. Gets it to Schaefer. Schaefer to the bucket. Shoots and scores. And that's the ball game. Final score here is Benton 52 and Ottawa 23. And we'll be back after this 2-minute break. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
I came here to run cross country, and it ended up being way different than I thought it was going to be. It's unlike anything I've ever been a part of to be on the team. Everyone is so completely different. There are people you never thought you'd be friends with, nothing like your outside friends, but somehow you all click to be the same and have the same interests, but yet completely different. Everyone's always there for you. It's not just about running. Friendships and families like they're your siblings when you're away from home. That's what it means to be a part of the Braves cross country and track team. To be a family.
Be a Brave. Visit ottawa.edu. Cyclone fans, stand up and cheer. Ottawa debit cards are here. Show your Cyclone school spirit with an exclusive Ottawa High School debit card. Available only at Arvest Bank. Get yours today by opening a new checking account or upgrading your existing Arvest debit card. Even better, each card supports the Booster Club. Arvest encourages you to support local students and their after-school activities. Stop by their location on 3rd Street in Ottawa to get your Cyclones debit card today. Arvest Bank, member FDIC. Fees may apply.
It's a new year and the savings just got better. Visit Bob Allen Ford for the biggest selection. New 2017 Ford Focus SEs starting as low as $13,999 after the Ford rebates. And new 2017 Ford Fusions as low as $17,999 after the Ford rebates. Shop online from an inventory of over 600 vehicles and experience the Bob Allen difference. President's Award dealer, locally owned, and a larger selection of new Fords with stores in Overland Park and now Ottawa, Kansas. Visit us at BobAllenFord.com and BobAllenFordOttawa.com. All Fords are created equal. It's your dealer that makes the difference.
Eric Price and his staff at the Lamb Roberts Funeral Homes are proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast and honored to help so many families in the community with compassionate care when it's needed most. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook.
Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, hopes you're enjoying this KOFO sports broadcast and wishes all the area teams good luck this season. Call Kramer Pharmacy today and ask about their convenient MedSync program that allows you to have all your prescriptions filled at the same time each month. Call 242-2055.
Having a strong foundation and teamwork makes for a successful season. Working with the team at Dials Construction for your foundation and concrete needs makes for a successful and happy home. Turning your dreams into reality. Dial Dials Construction at 785-418-8211.
Cyclone ladies beaten today by the number 1 team in Missouri Class 4, St. Joseph Benton High School, 52-23. The Cyclones played hard, and they did some nice things, especially defensively. They held Benton to just 1 3-point try in the first half. Now, Benton finally got some of those open shots and hit them in the second half of play. Ottawa actually cut a lead down to 15 at 32-17, but then Benton went on a 20-0 run, and then the Cyclones scoring the last 6 of the contest. They fall here today 52-23. Scoring looks like this for Benton. Mia Henderson finished with 12, 11 for Izzy Reynolds, 8 points for Gabby Fuller. Jade Williams had 7, 6 for Maddie Peters, 4 points for Bailey Russell, and 2 apiece for Sydney Johnson and Kennedy Ruffcorn. Cameron Schaefer in double figures for the Cyclones. She had 10, 4 points apiece for Amanda Ray and Juliet Lane. Sutton Jung had 3. Summer Spiegel finished with 2. We're going to send it back to the station now for about 6 minutes or so, and we'll come back with the boys' part of our doubleheader as Ottawa takes on Kansas City East Christian Academy. And here for the girls' game, it was Benton 52, Ottawa 23, and this is Gary Bateman saying so long for now.
We hope you enjoyed this broadcast of Ottawa Cyclone basketball on KOFO. Brought to you by Kansas State Bank, Adamson Brothers, CarStar, Wise Guys Construction, Modern Woodman Agent Dale Pearson, and by Quality Structures Incorporated, Dr. Hale Family Dentistry, Dingle & Son Mortuary. Also by Giles Construction, State Farm Agent Ryan Dispro, Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Sutton's Jewelry, Advantage Electric. This Cyclone Sports broadcast is also brought to you by Ransom Memorial Hospital, the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Kramer Pharmacy, Costantino's Price Chopper, Messenger's Home Furnishings, Ottawa University, and by Bob Allen Ford, Great Life Golf and Fitness, Arvest Bank, Bones Transportation, and the City of Ottawa. For more information about our next Cyclone basketball broadcast, visit the KOFO Sports page at KOFO.com and listen on air for the KOFO Sports Calendar. This has been an exclusive broadcast from your sports source for East Central Kansas, KOFO.
The cattle futures finished higher, the hogs traded lower, and the grains ended mostly higher. With a recap of the Wednesday agriculture markets, I'm Dan Johnson. This report is brought to you by Valley Vet Supply in Marysville, Kansas. We begin with a look at the cash cattle trade. In Kansas, there were no sales on Wednesday. There are bids at 118, offers at 122 up to 123. There were no sales reported across Colorado or in the Texas-Oklahoma Panhandle. Also no sales for Nebraska, but they, like Kansas, have bids at 118. Also some dress bids from 189 up to 190. And box beef, choice was down 28 cents at $205.30, with the run of choice select loads at 100. The cattle slaughter numbers for the week are at 353,000. That's down 1,000 on the week. Over in the hogs, there's no market report for the cash basis. The carcass basis trending 16 cents lower with a weighted average of $69.63. In the livestock futures, February live cattle finished up 287 at 120.97. April live cattle up 240 at 122.77. January feeder cattle up 227 at 147.87. The March feeders up 205 at 145.97. February lean hogs were down 117 at 72.72, and the April lean hogs down 62 at 75.52. In the grains, March corn finished up 4 3/4 at 3.53. New crop December corn up 3 1/2 at 3.86. March soybeans up 3/4 at 9.68 3/4. New crop November beans down 1/4 at 9.88 3/4. March wheat for Kansas City up 5 at 4.27, and new crop July wheat for Kansas City up 5 at 4.56 1/2. Cotton finished up a fraction of a cent at 82 cents per pound. Dan Johnson, Kansas Ag Network.
In a few years, our farm will be a century farm, and that's kind of a big deal. It means that your farm has been in your family for 100 years.
Dan Wegmuller is a real farmer.
Being a small farmer has never been tougher. Imagine going into a business where, over the course of 10 years, you might have one good year, 2 or 3 years of huge losses, and the rest you're lucky just to break even.
He's also an American Family Insurance customer.
Every farm is different, and American Family Insurance gets that because their agents have lived in farming communities for generations. They were the only ones willing to insure the special equipment that I have. Well, they cover just what I need and nothing more, which can be the margin between struggling just to make it to the end of the year and becoming a century farm and passing this life on to the next generation.
American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. Learn more at amfam.com/farm.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin, 53783.
We continue with our market summary now with a closer look at today's trading. We go to Tom Leffler of Leffler Commodities.
Fund short covering helped to lift the wheat, corn, and soybean futures into positive closes today, with virtually no fresh news to lift the grain or soy complexes. They will have to rely on technical and fund buying for higher trading. The live cattle and feeder cattle futures today closed positive for the third straight session. The opening was lower, and the close saw triple-digit positive closes. Technical and fund buying again was a main driving force for our cattle futures. Cash cattle trade has not yet been confirmed. The lean hog futures traded and closed negative today on profit taking, with the largest losses in the February contract. For more info, call Leffler Commodities at 866-GO-TO-TOM.
Thanks again to Tom Leffler of Leffler Commodities. That phone number once again for more information, 1-866-468-6866. This is the Kansas Agriculture Network.
As a farmer, you know all too well that even a slight change in prices during the season can mean the difference between profit and loss. The Ottawa Co-op knows this too, so they invite you to take advantage of their prepay days at all locations. Meet with a trusted advisor at the Ottawa Co-op to make your plan for next season's fertilizer, chemical, seed, and fuel needs. Prepay to lock in the price and have peace of mind knowing that when the rate goes up in season, you prepaid at the lower rate and can enjoy a successful year. Call 888-242-5170 or visit OttawaCoop.com. Ottawa Co-op, your partner for success.
In other market news, stocks closed higher on Wall Street, sending the Dow Jones Industrial Average to its first close above 26,000 points. The Dow surge was driven in part by a big gain in Boeing. The Dow rose 332 points, the S&P 500 rose 26, and the NASDAQ Composite gained 74 points. Crude oil finished up 24 cents per barrel, $63.97. Gold was up $2.10 per ounce. Silver finished down 2 cents. Dan Johnson, Kansas Ag Network.
The Gun Guys in downtown Ottawa want to be sure you're 100% satisfied with your firearm purchase with the no risk, no regret guarantee. Just return your factory new firearm within 10 days of purchase and get 100% of your money back to use on another firearm in stock. The Gun Guys, 412 South Main, online at thegunguys.net.
O'Reilly. Right now at O'Reilly Auto Parts, pick up a 5 1/4 ounce bottle of Lucas Fuel Injector Cleaner for $4.99. Clean and lubricate your fuel system while increasing miles per gallon with a bottle of Lucas Fuel Injector Cleaner for $4.99 at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Better parts, better prices every day. Limit supply. See store for details.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Stay tuned for the following special presentation from KOFO 1220 and 103.7 FM. KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to the Wise Guys Construction Cyclone Basketball pregame show. Whether it's residential, commercial, or restoration construction you need, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction in Ottawa at 785-229-5651. Now, for a preview of this Ottawa Cyclone basketball broadcast, here's KOFO Sports Director Gary Bateman.
And welcome back to Basehor Linwood High School. We are set for Ottawa's boys action here as the Cyclones take on Kansas City East Christian Academy. Ottawa coming off a loss on Friday night at the hands of the Eudora Cardinals, and the Cyclones are now 6-2 overall. East has played 21 games already. They are 6-15 on the season. This is the number 1 versus number 8 matchup here in this tournament. Ottawa High will need to figure out some things offensively, as the Cyclones did not play well on the offensive end at all last Friday night against the Eudora Cardinals. We'll be back after this. You're listening to the Wise Guys Construction Cyclone pregame show on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Scott Schultz of Comfort Care Homes on the renovation of their facility in Ottawa, completed by Wise Guys Construction.
Bill and Jason managed the project. They basically handled all the external communication with all the different parties, and it was a very smooth process. I was extremely satisfied. We've received nothing but compliments on the home, and just really glad to have them involved. I think Wise Guys is one of the leading construction firms in Ottawa.
Be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction, 785-229-5651.
Radio moves. Radio breathes. Radio never sleeps. And Next Radio keeps up. It goes where you go, so you never miss a beat. It's live. It's local. It's a connection. A shared experience, just you and your radio. And a couple million people, give or take.
Live and local, wherever you go. Download the free Next Radio app today.
Back here on the Wise Guys Construction Cyclone pregame show. A win in this ball game will propel Ottawa into a 7:30 contest against Shawnee Mission North on Friday evening. And it's our understanding, and we'll have to double check this and let you know, but it's our understanding that if they would lose, they would also play Friday, but they would play at 4:30 in the afternoon. The Ottawa ladies will play tomorrow at 3 in the consolation semifinals, and their opponent yet to be determined between Basehor Linwood and Blue Valley. Reminder that we'll send you out to Ottawa University for the Braves and the Kansas Wesleyan Coyotes. Ladies and guys doubleheader that gets underway with a 6 o'clock ladies tip. Casey Weeder will have the action for you here on 1220 and 103.7 FM after the conclusion of this ball game. And we'll take a break right here. Come back with more. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball and the Wise Guys Construction Cyclone pregame show on KOFO.
When Ottawa Family Physicians chose to construct their new Ottawa Care Clinic inside Costantino's Price Chopper, they turned to Wise Guys Construction. Dr. John Gollier.
We knew they were reliable. Their reputation's excellent. I've known Jason and Bill for a long time, and I trusted them to do a good job. They've worked with our staff and kept our hassles to a minimum. No, I would have absolutely no hesitation recommending Wise Guys Construction.
For commercial or residential construction, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction, 785-229-5651. KOFO is giving you a way to promote your business with hundreds of your potential customers at one time, face-to-face, at the 2018 KOFO DIY Supply Home and Garden Expo, Saturday, March 3rd and Sunday, March 4th at the ORC Goppert Building in Ottawa. Booth space is available now, but limited. Reserve yours by emailing sales@kofo.com or call 242-1220. Don't miss out. Be a part of the KOFO DIY Supply Home and Garden Expo at the ORC Goppert Building, Saturday, March 3rd and Sunday, March 4th.
A couple of other programming reminders. Tomorrow we have the Braves Hoop Talk program live from Pizza Time in downtown Ottawa. Bob Johnson will be talking to the Braves coaches tomorrow from about 7:05 till 8 o'clock. And on Friday night, we'll have the Kansas High School Basketball Scoreboard Show with your host, Nick Gosnell. And here we got Ottawa High boys basketball coming your way next. You've been listening to the Wise Guys Construction Cyclone pregame show on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Thank you for listening to the Wise Guys Construction Cyclone Basketball pregame show. Tip-off is next on KOFO.
Anyone can call themselves a construction company, slap a sign on the side of their truck, and drive around town looking for work. Is that who you want to hire? No. You're smarter than that. Wise Guys Construction at 108 North Main in Ottawa has been in business for 13 years, building new residential homes, adding additions and finishing basements, solving commercial structure needs for businesses, and repairing damage left behind from fire or water. When it comes to who you hire for residential and commercial construction needs, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction at 785-229-5651.
KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to this broadcast of Ottawa High Cyclone Basketball on 103.7 FM, 1220, and KOFO.com. This Cyclone sports broadcast is being brought to you by Kansas State Bank, Adamson Brothers, CarStar, Wise Guys Construction, Modern Woodman Agent Dale Pearson, and by Quality Structures Incorporated, Dr. Hale Family Dentistry, Dingle & Son Mortuary. Also by Dials Construction, State Farm Agent Ryan Distro, Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Sutton's Jewelry, Advantage Electric. This Cyclone Sports broadcast is also brought to you by Ransom Memorial Hospital, the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Kramer Pharmacy, Costantino's Price Chopper, Messenger's Home Furnishings, Ottawa University, and by Bob Allen Ford, Great Life Golf and Fitness, Harvest Bank, Bones Transportation, and the City of Ottawa. Now let's return courtside with KOFO Sports Director Gary Bateman for Ottawa Cyclone Basketball.
And here are your starting lineups for this afternoon's ball game. First of all, for East, number 3, Max Titus, a senior, averaging 17 points a game. He is the leading scorer on the team. Number 13, Samuel Burkhart. He is a junior, averaging 5 points a game. Number 22, Callan Dye. He is a senior, averaging 7 points a game. Number 32, Caleb Ross, a senior, averaging 8 points a game. And number 35, Paul McDowell, a junior, averaging 7 points a game. Lions are 6-15, coached by Scott Mann, assisted by David Burkhart and Luke Ross. For Ottawa, number 1, Devion Bethe, a 5'10" senior, averaging 10 points a game. Number 2, Caleb Schaefer, 6 foot and a senior, averaging 5 points a game. Number 4, Kobe Johnson. He is 6'5" and a sophomore, leading scorer on the team at 15 a game. Number 13, Chris Johnson, a 6'4" senior, averaging 9 points a contest. And number 23, Jason Brown, a 6'1" sophomore, averaging 6 points a game. Cyclone 6-2 on the year, coached by Cliff McCullough, assisted by Evan Schaefer, Blake Lasley, and Rob Hedrick. Cyclones will be in home white with black and red trim, while Kansas City East will be in blue uniforms with red and white trim. Ottawa moves from the right to the left as we see it here in the first half. And the opening tip-off is being sponsored by Bones Transportation. a family-owned and operated trucking company in Ottawa for over 50 years and a longtime supporter of Ottawa Cyclone athletics. Bones Transportation in South Ottawa. Kobe Johnson will jump center with Paul McDowell. Hope you enjoy this broadcast. Again, earlier the Ottawa ladies losing to St. Joe Benton 52-23, and they will play tomorrow at 3 o'clock, the Lady Cyclones will. Tap control by East. With the basketball, Samuel Burkhart. Over goes to Titus. Titus out top to McDowell. McDowell, right side, Burkhart. Top of the circle, that is Dye. Dye with it, guarded by Schaefer. Ottawa's in a man-to-man to start. Burkhart swings to McDowell along the baseline. Burkhart, check that, that's Dye. Here's a steal by Bethe. Devion drives the lane. Shot is good. Did that from the hip as the defense had done a good job of cutting the ball off up high. And Devion Bethe with the steal and the bucket. Here's Titus driving in, giving it off. A three-point try missing by Caleb Ross, rebounded by the Cyclones. Pass inside to Chris Johnson, who traveled with it. And a timeout call for quickly by East with 7:13 to play in the first period. We'll take it with them. Ottawa leads 2-0, and we're back in 30 seconds. This is Cyclone basketball on KOFO.
Quality Structures Incorporated in Richmond is proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast. They know that experience matters on the field and when it comes to your building needs. Visit QualityStructures.com and put their years of experience in constructing post-frame buildings to work for you.
Technology, mobile banking. I totally heart my bank.
Kansas State Bank, a better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
So East takes a quick timeout, and we're back to action here. Burkhart with the basketball. Goes right side to Dye. Now around it goes to Ross. Ross to Titus. Ross into the post. He goes to McDowell. Now driving baseline and stepping on the end line was Kalen Dye. Second turnover on the Lions. Played a little over a minute. Cyclones lead at 2-0. Bethe up court for Ottawa. East will be in a man-to-man defense. Here's Schaefer, right side to Bethe. Bethe into the post to Kobe Johnson. He'll take it to the bucket and score and be fouled. Foul will be called on Caleb Ross, and a chance for a three-point play for Kobe Johnson. Free throw attempt is too hard. Rebounded by Paul McDowell. Up court come the Lions. Titus with it near the Ottawa bench. Now he's swinging around the perimeter to Dye. Ross out to Titus. He'll shoot it for three. Missing. Rebound inside, taken by McDowell. His shot was blocked by Kobe Johnson, and Kobe pulls it away for Ottawa, and the ball has slapped out of bounds by Titus, and the Cyclones will retain possession. Schaefer will inbound right in front of us. Over it goes to Bethe. Devion penetrating. Off it goes in the corner to Chris Johnson. Now to Schaefer. Now around to Brown. Now right wing to Kobe Johnson. Chris Johnson out top. Right side, Bethe. Right corner, Chris Johnson spins. Drives to the bucket. Floater misses. And rebounded by Titus for East. Over it goes in the corner to Johnson. Now swings it outside for a three-point try that's too hard by Dye, and we'll have a foul on Ottawa. Foul on the rebound called against Chris Johnson. Ross will inbound. He gets it in McDowell. No defense that time by the Cyclones, and McDowell puts it in. Pass far sideline to Schaefer. Now to Brown out top. Jason for three, around the rim and out. Schaefer rebounds, though, puts McDowell in the air, missed the shot too hard, but a follow by Kobe Johnson is good. 4 points for Kobe. Ottawa up 6-2, 5:27 to play, first quarter. Burkhart near the corner, Dye. Dye, one dribble, gets it in the post to McDowell, but that pass is stolen by Brown. Here's Brown, length of the floor, dishes off to Kobe Johnson. That pass is stolen. Second Ottawa turnover. Titus, he'll drive the length of the court, throw it up, no good. Rebound McDowell. That one rims off, and Bethe has it for the Cyclones. Devion quickly into front court. Drives to the bucket. No foul, or no shot rather. Foul before the shot. And that foul called on Samuel Burkhart. Ottawa will inbound. Second team foul on the Lions. Bounced into Chris Johnson. Chris into the lane. Jump hook. Missed it short. He short-armed it. Rebound taken by Dye. Here comes Burkhart for the Lions. Burkhart to the free throw line. Off it goes to Titus. In the corner, Dye. Back out to Ross. Ross driving. Dishing to Burkhart. Burkhart to the free throw line. Out it goes to Dye. Right wing to Titus. Three-point try. Too hard. Rebound, Chris Johnson. Outlet pass to Bethe. Bethe kicks it out to Schaefer. Now to Brown, right wing. Another three-point try. That one's short. And rebound comes out to East. Quickly up court is Ross. Ross between the circles to Dye. Now to Burkhart. Burkhart looks things over. Ross around to Titus near the Ottawa bench. Titus is doubled. Gives it up to Burkhart. 4:04 to play in the first period. Ottawa up 6-2. Here's an alley-oop pass to McDowell inside. Back out it goes. Now Titus right wing. Over it goes to Burkhart, who puts up a triple and scores. 6-5 after the three-pointer by Burkhart. Bethe slowly into front court. On the dribble right side. Right corner goes to Brown. Brown bounces in the post to Johnson. Turnaround is good. That's Kobe Johnson's 6th point. And the Cyclones lead 8-5. Burkhart to Titus. Titus right side to Ross. Ross dribbles around Johnson. Back out it goes. Here's a three-point try short. Missed by Dye. And the Cyclones rebound. Bethe. Near sideline, Brown. Back to Bethe, around to Schaefer. Schaefer, between the circles, Brown. Into the high post it goes to Chris Johnson. Back to Brown. Open three. Missed hard. And Jason Brown is tough shooting luck here early. Pass taken by Burkhart. Stripped by Brown and a steal. Here comes Brown. Ahead to Kobe Johnson. He'll lay it up and in. Steal by Brown and the assist to Jason Brown. 8 points for Kobe Johnson. Cyclones lead 10-5. Burkhart off to Titus. Ross, far sideline. Now to Dye in the corner goes to Titus. Burkhart with it. Looking to penetrate. Cut off. There's a jumper just inside the circle, missing by Ross, and rebounded by Ottawa. Bethe into front court, 2:12 to play first quarter. In the left corner goes to Chris Johnson, into Kobe Johnson, jump hook good. And no answer right now for Kansas City East for Kobe Johnson, who has 10 of Ottawa's 12. Far sideline, Titus. Out top, Burkhart. Burkhart, right side, Ross. Right corner goes to Dye. Dye, one bounce, knocked away, got it back, dishes inside to McDowell. McDowell has to put it back outside. Titus takes the three, drives to the bucket, and is fouled. Ottawa foul on Devion Bethe, his first, team foul number 2. And it was a two-shot opportunity, so Titus will be at the line. He is the Lions' leading scorer, averaging 17 points a game. First free throw attempt is good. Excuse me. Both teams will substitute. Ottawa sends in K.J. Savage, Aiden Michael, and Dylan Matney. Into the lineup for the Lions will be Zach Mann and Jackson Moan. Second free throw by Titus good makes it score 12-7. Far sideline, Savage. Between the circles, Matney. Left wing it goes to Schaefer. Schaefer, high post bounce to Michael between the circles. Backdoor cut by Bethe. He'll go up and score with the left hand. Nice move by Devion Bethe, his 4th point. Cyclone lead again is 7. There's Ross over to Titus, right side. Out top, Dye. Down the corner, that's Ross. Oh, a nice pass on the entry to Kalen Dye, and he puts it in. Nice no-look pass that time by Caleb Ross. Schaefer near the east bench. Between the circles to Savage. Now to Matney. Far sideline, Bethe. High post, Michael. Michael skips it over left side to Savage. He'll put up the left-handed shot and score from 10 away. KJ Savage in the scorebook. 16-9 Cyclones. 40 seconds to play, first period. Moan to Ross. Gets a pick from Mann. Skip pass over to Titus. Titus drives the baseline. Cut off by Bethe. Here's a 3 by Dye that's good. Callan Dye has 5, and it's 16-12. 18 seconds to go in the period. Bethe on the dribble with 10, 9. Far sideline, Matney. Into the post and a foul called. It'll be called on Zach Mann. 6.1 seconds to play in the period. First foul on Mann, 3rd team foul on the Lions. Ottawa will inbound along the baseline. Matney looks to get it in. Comes out high. Bethe has to go high forward, and he's fouled by Dye. Check that by Ross. Second foul on Caleb Ross. That took a second off the clock. Matney will inbound near midcourt. Comes into Bethe, 5-4. Devion, pull up 3 left wing, misses everything, and out of bounds, and that's the end of the first quarter. At the end of 1, Ottawa leads 16-12, and we're back in 1 minute. This is Cyclone basketball on KOFO.
What it means to be an OU Brave is to be yourself. What I've learned here is I've created memories with friends, and I was actually really comfortable being in my own skin here. Everybody has their own personality, and we're all unique here, just trying to live significant lives. And I think I'm going to leave here with an imprint that will last forever and that I can hold on to and look back at and laugh at and see that I not only learned something, but I created friendships and memories that will always stick with me. That's what it means to be brave, to be yourself.
Be a brave. Visit ottawa.edu. Great Life Golf and Fitness is proud to be a sponsor of this Ottawa Cyclone basketball broadcast and a supporter of Ottawa High Athletics. For Great Life membership options to the golf course and fitness center, visit greatlifegolf.com/Ottawa. Go Cyclones! Bones Transportation has been a family-owned and operated trucking company in Ottawa for over 50 years and a longtime supporter of Ottawa Cyclone athletics. They wish the Cyclone basketball teams the best of luck this season. Bones Transportation in South Ottawa.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Ottawa's ball to start the second period. Bethe with it. Left side it goes to Brown. Cross court to Kobe Johnson. Now into the post to Chris Johnson. He's doubled. Needs help. Lost control of it. It's a steal. Third Ottawa turnover. And now a hand check call against Bethe, and that's number 2 on Devion. Cliff McCullough will go to his bench. He's going to send Schaefer in, but they got the ball in first. So now Bethe's got to be careful. Moan with the basketball. Out between the circles, Titus. Left side, Burkhart. Burkhart. Back out to Moan. Right side it goes to Luke Spencer, who's in the lineup. Now Burkhart with it. Burkhart nearly lost it to Brown, but instead gets it near the near sideline to Titus. Titus on the dribble, pushed off with the elbow and got away with it. Over goes to Moan, left side Burkhart. Burkhart looks, now top Titus. Nearly a minute gone here in the second period. Moan right wing, Titus. Titus looks. Dribbles to the free throw line. Off it goes to Burkhart for a 3. That misses. Rebound to Aiden Michael. Stripped away by Spencer, though. And a steal. Spencer inside. back out it goes now. Here's Moan faking a three. Titus will take a three and score. And Cliff McCullough unhappy. He wants a timeout. Timeout comes with 6:43 to play in the half, and the Cyclones up 16-15. We're back in 30 seconds. This is Ottawa High basketball on KOFO.
This is Ryan Disborough, your State Farm insurance agent in Garnett, providing insurance and financial services, including retirement options, bank loans, life insurance, and annuities. Call and schedule your financial services consultation today at 785-448-1660.
Ransom Memorial Health is proud to announce that the new emergency department at Ransom Memorial Hospital is open, ready, and waiting for you, should you or your family have a sudden need for immediate and remarkable care. Close to home, close to your heart. Visit ransom.org.
Ottawa High's lead is down to 1, 16-15. Ottawa has the basketball. Schaefer's in for Bethe. Now Brown will run the point. Far sideline, Kobe Johnson, and he threw it right on by Michael and out of bounds. 5 Ottawa turnovers and a chance for East to take the lead here. Burkhart into front court. Burkhart gives it off to Moan. Moan off to Titus. Titus to Spencer on the right wing. Spencer back to Burkhart, top of the key. Spencer right side. Spencer gets a pick from Mann. Back out it goes to Titus. Moan around to Burkhart. Burkhart thought about the three but didn't take it. Here's a dump pass stolen away by Michael. Nice defense by Aiden Michael. Ahead it comes to Kobe Johnson. He'll shoot and miss, but a foul called on the Lions. Foul will be whistled on Zach Mann, his second. Kobe Johnson will shoot 2 free throws here. He has 10 of the 16 Cyclone points. Free throw attempt is good. The winner of this ball game plays Shawnee Mission North Friday night at 7:30. The loser plays Baser Linwood at 4:30 that same day. Second free throw is high off the back iron and back down through. 12 points now for Kobe. Burkhart, 5:50 to play in the half. Now Titus over to Burkhart. Burkhart, Titus left wing. 3-point try is good by Max Titus to tie the game. Brown into front court, off to Schaefer. Right corner goes to Kobe Johnson. Kobe skips it out to Brown. Brown's 3-point try is good. That is going to be key for Ottawa as we get to the midpoint of the season. Jason Brown's a good outside shooter. Here's a three by Spencer that misses short. Burkhart rebounds, and Brown commits a foul. First foul on Jason Brown, team foul number 4 on Ottawa. Substitution, and that is Caleb Ross back in for the Lions, replacing Moan. If Jason Brown can hit the outside shot and open things up on the inside, that's just all the better. Here's a three off the inbound by Titus that misses this time. Rebound inside to Mann. Mann goes to the bucket. Little reverse layup is good. 21-20, Cyclones by a point. Brown off to Kobe Johnson. Takes the three, traveled with it. 6 Cyclone turnovers. Ross across the timeline. East can take the lead this time. Titus near sideline. Off it goes to Ross, now to Spencer. Along the baseline, Burkhart. Burkhart struggled with it, but maintained control. Spencer into the post, threw it right on through the hands of Mann out of bounds, and that's 6 turnovers on the Lions. Up court, Brown for the Cyclones, off to Schaefer. Caleb almost walked with it. Goes right side, Michael. Michael skip pass out to Brown. Left corner goes to Johnson for a three, missing off the rim. Tipped by Chris Johnson into his own hands. He'll spin, put the shot up in the lane, and roll it in. First points of the game for Chris Johnson. 23-20 Cyclones. 4:13 to play in the half. Pass ahead to Ross, driving baseline. Kicks it back out to Titus. Titus, left wing, Ross. Back to Titus, fakes the three. Drives to the bucket. Left-handed shot, no good. Brown has it for the Cyclones. Jason Brown ahead. It goes to Chris Johnson. Chris for three, left wing. Too short. Rebound tipped outside. Brown takes it. Brown, off-balance shot. He's going to be called for traveling first. McDowell will come back in for the Lions at the 3:49 mark. Ottawa up 23-20. Burkhardt into front court. Out of Titus. Left side, Ross. Back to Burkhardt. Right wing, it goes to Spencer. Spencer in the corner, Titus. Bounce pass back out. Here's Burkhardt in the corner to Spencer. Spencer looking things over. Goes to Ross between the circles. Now to Titus, right wing. Skip past Spencer. Spencer to Burkhardt. Around the perimeter it goes. In the corner, Spencer has an open three and scores. And we're tied once again, 23-23. First points for Luke Spencer. Brown with it. High post to Michael. Now to Schaefer, left side. Back it goes to Brown. Brown looking. Bounces it in the corner. That pass is stolen. Lazy pass by Brown. And here comes East with a chance to take the lead. Over goes to Titus. Fakes the three and traveled. Savage back in for the Cyclones, and Dye will check in for the Lions. Up court, Jason Brown. Brown on the dribble. In the corner, Chris Johnson. Chris. Back out near midcourt to Schaefer. Around to Savage. In the right corner, Brown. Here's Chris Johnson. Inside pass to Kobe. Jump hook good. Kobe Johnson's just about unstoppable with that little jump hook inside. He has got 14, and Ottawa leads 25-23. In the corner, Dye. Out top, Titus. He's left open. He shoots for three and hits. And Kansas City East takes a 26-25 lead as we near the 2-minute mark of the first half. Round to Schaefer. Now to Savage, right side. Savage off to Brown. Brown's three-pointer misses badly. Runs his own rebound, though, along the baseline. Here's Kobe Johnson out to Savage. Savage into the lane. Floater no good, but a foul will be called, and I believe it'll be on Paul McDowell. First foul on McDowell. Team foul number 6. Savage with 2 free throws. KJ has 2 points here this afternoon. Free throw attempt, Mims off, no good. Zach Mann in for the Lions. He'll replace McDowell. Cyclones down a point here with 1:47 to play before half. Second free throw up, and that was good. Ties the game at 26. Burkhardt across the timeline to Ross. Ross, high post, it goes to Mann. Back to Ross, around to Burkhardt, left wing. In the corner, Mann, looking for a cutter. Nothing there. One bounce, back outside to Titus. Now Ross swings it around. Burkhardt will shoot for 3 and miss. Rebound, Kobe Johnson. Kobe lost it off his foot, and it goes out of bounds. Cliff McCullough wanted a foul call on KC East there, but did not get the call. And it comes to Titus, fakes the 3, drives to the baseline. Runner is no good. Rebound inside to Dye. He shoots and hits, and he's fouled. Caleb Schaefer with the foul, and a three-point opportunity here for Callan Dye. And the free throw misses. Rebound Savage. Minute 10 to go. Ottawa down a couple. Savage with the basketball. Far sideline Brown into Schaefer. Back out it goes to Brown. Between the circles, Chris Johnson. Right wing, Schaefer. Schaefer bouncing in the post to Chris Johnson. She's doubled. Now Savage. Out top, Kobe Johnson from 15. Good. And we're tied up again. We're under a minute to go, first half. Burkhart. Off to Ross. Now to Mann. Mann dribbles in. Dishes off right side to Burkhart. Burkhart now to Titus with 30 on the clock. Titus just going to hold it out there, and Savage now will come out on him a little bit. Here is Ross to Dye. Dye to Burkhart, 18 on the clock. Burkhart on the dribble. He'll take it into the lane. He'll dish inside to Ross, has to come back out. 9 seconds on the clock. His runner in the lane, no good. Kobe Johnson rebounds, 4 seconds. Ahead it comes to Savage, but it's a bad pass, and it goes out of bounds. And he'll turn it back over with 2.2 on the clock. And it comes taken by Dye. His three-point attempt right before the buzzer is no good, and we're at half. At the half, the score is Ottawa 28, Kansas City East 28, and we're back in 2 minutes. This is Cyclone Basketball on KOFO.
Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, hopes you're enjoying this KOFO sports broadcast and wishes all the area teams good luck this season. Call Kramer Pharmacy today and ask about their convenient MedSync program that allows you to have all your prescriptions filled at the same time each month. Call 242-2055.
To protect your family and plan for your financial future, get to know your Modern Woodman agent.
Hello, I'm Dale Pearson, your Modern Woodman agent in Ottawa, Kansas. Call me today at 242-6566.
Modern Woodman of America. Touching lives, securing futures.
Since 1944, families of Franklin County have called Dingle & Son Mortuary and Crematory in their time of need. Why? Because of the peace of mind received knowing that Dingle & Son will take charge and exceed expectations. Visit dinglemortuary.com.
The City of Ottawa proudly supports the student athletes at Ottawa High School and wishes the Cyclone basketball teams the best of luck this season. Find information about city events, bill paying, or current employment opportunities by visiting online at ottawaks.gov.
If you have been in an accident, tell your insurance company you want your repairs done at CarStar Ottawa. We can arrange for your tow, your car rental, and deal with your insurance company all with one phone call. No need for multiple estimates and worry. Call 242-8916. Relax. We'll take it from here.
Messenger's Home Furnishings in South Ottawa has a huge selection of sofas, love seats, recliners, tables, and chairs. Choose from hundreds, even thousands of fabrics and wood finishes, too. Visit Messenger's Home Furnishings in Ottawa, or for more information, go to messengershomefurnishings.com.
I came here to run cross country, and it ended up being way different than I thought it was going to be. It's unlike anything I've ever been a part of to be on the team. Everyone is so completely different. There are people you never thought you'd be friends with, nothing like your outside friends, but somehow you all click to be the same and have the same interests, but yet completely different. Everyone's always there for you. It's not just about running. Friendships and families like they're your siblings when you're away from home. That's what it means to be a part of the Braves cross country and track team, to be a family.
Be a Brave. Visit ottawa.edu.
And back here, the Advantage Electric halftime show. You're listening to the Advantage Electric halftime show. When it comes to your electric needs, don't be shocked at the outcome if you try and do it yourself. Whether it's problems with the fuse box, you need a ceiling fan installed, or if you need a licensed contractor for larger projects like a new home or office, get the Advantage Electric, 229 North Main in Ottawa. Call 418-1216. Well, the Cyclone guys did not play well in that first half of play. They allowed 28 points. There's been games when they've given up just a few more than that in an entire ball game, and 28 in the first half cannot make Cliff McCullough happy. And the game is tied here at intermission, 28-28. The Lions made 6 3-pointers in that first half. Ottawa trying to zone KC East, and really kind of backfired. And the Cyclones still continue to struggle getting any kind of point production from anybody but Kobe Johnson. That was the case Friday night against Eudora, and Kobe has 16 of Ottawa's 28 here at the half. Again, 28-28 is the score here at intermission, and we're back after this 2-minute break You're listening to the Advantage Electric Halftime Show on KOFO.
It's a new year, and the savings just got better. Visit Bob Allen Ford for the biggest selection. New 2018 Ford F-150 Super Crew, up to $10,000 off MSRP after the Ford rebates. The 2018 F-150 is sporting its most advanced powertrain lineup ever, so it's no surprise that best-in-class torque and capability features come right along with it. Shop online from an inventory of over 600 vehicles and experience the Bob Allen Ford difference with stores in Overland Park and now Ottawa, Kansas. Visit BobAllenFord.com and BobAllenFordOttawa.com. All Fords are created equal. It's your dealer that makes the difference.
Having a strong foundation and teamwork makes for a successful season. Working with a team at Dials Construction for your foundation and concrete needs makes for a successful and happy home. Turning your dreams into reality. Dial Dials Construction at 785-418-8211.
This is Ryan Disborough, your State Farm insurance agent in Garnett, providing insurance and financial services, including retirement options, bank loans, life insurance, and annuities. Call and schedule your financial services consultation today at 785-448-1660.
Ransom Memorial Health is proud to announce that the new emergency department at Ransom Memorial Hospital is open, ready, and waiting for you should you or your family have a sudden need for immediate and remarkable care. Close to home, close to your heart. Visit ransom.org.
Smart Ottawa shoppers know Costantino's Price Chopper has the best rewards program in town. Only Price Chopper lets you earn points on all your purchases. Visit mypricechopper.com and start saving on food or fuel today. Shop Costantino's, your local family-owned grocer since 1948.
Cyclone fans, stand up and cheer. Ottawa debit cards are here. Show your Cyclone school spirit with an exclusive Ottawa High School debit card, available only at Arvest Bank. Get yours today by opening a new checking account or upgrading your existing Arvest debit card. Even better, each card supports the Booster Club. Arvest encourages you to support local students and their after-school activities. Stop by their location on 3rd Street in Ottawa to get your Cyclones debit card today. Arvest Bank, member FDIC. Fees may apply. Everyone wants an Advantage, right? So when it comes to your electric needs, how do you get one? You hire Advantage Electric. Why? You get the advantage of credible and professional crews who can get the job done, whether it's large and industrial or small and residential. You get the advantage of their years of experience and working right here in your own community. And you get the advantage of knowing that Advantage Electric will be there for you should you have problems, questions, or even a new custom lighting idea. Get the advantage. Advantage Electric, 229 North Main. Call 418-1218.
And back here at Basel Linwood High School in the Advantage Electric Halftime Show, Ottawa and Kansas City East tied at 28 apiece. Earlier this afternoon, the Cyclone ladies fell to the top seed St. Joseph Benton High School, 52-23. It was 12-3 Benton at the end of one quarter. They built up a 19-point lead at the half. Ottawa cut it down to 15 at 32-17 midway through the third quarter, but then went a long time without a scoring, and Benton ran off 20 unanswered points, and they took the win 52-23. Ottawa was led in scoring by Cameron Schaefer. She finished with 10 points. Back in a couple of minutes, you're listening to the Advantage Electric Halftime Show on KOFO.
Everyone wants an Advantage, right? So when it comes to your electric needs, how do you get one? You hire Advantage Electric. Why? You get the advantage of credible and professional crews who can get the job done, whether it's large and industrial or small and residential. You get the advantage of their years of experience and working right here in your own community. And you get the advantage of knowing that Advantage Electric will be there for you should you have problems, questions, or even a new custom lighting idea. Get the advantage. Advantage Electric, 229 North Main. Call 418-1218.
Anyone can call themselves a construction company, slap a sign on the side of their truck, and drive around town looking for work. Is that who you want to hire? No. You're smarter than that. Wise Guys Construction at 108 North Main in Ottawa has been in business for 13 years, building new residential homes, adding additions and finishing basements, solving commercial structure needs for businesses, and repairing damage left behind from fire or water. When it comes to who you hire for residential and commercial construction needs, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction at 785-229-5651.
With the perfect Vera Bradley purse, anything is possible. Now you can discover a variety of fabrications, streetwise silhouettes, beautiful jewelry, luggage, and accessories at Sutton's Jewelry. You'll find newly released designer and functional bags with fashionable and seasonal designs. Get excited about the new line of KU and K-State patterns. Vera Bradley is a leader in the latest trending handbags, luggage, and jewelry with styles that are sure to make a fashion statement. Sutton's Jewelry and Vera Bradley. Find them at 207 South Main, downtown Ottawa.
Everyone wants an Advantage, right? So when it comes to your electric needs, how do you get one? You hire Advantage Electric. Why? You get the advantage of credible and professional crews who can get the job done, whether it's large and industrial or small and residential. You get the advantage of their years of experience and working right here in your own community. And you get the advantage of knowing that Advantage Electric will be there for you should you have problems, questions, or even a new custom lighting idea. Get the advantage. Advantage Electric, 229 North Main. Call 418-1218.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Quick look at scoring here in the first half of this boys game for Kansas City East Christian. 11 points for Max Titus. Alan Dye has 7, 3 points apiece for Samuel Burkhart, and Luke Spencer 2 for Paul McDowell and Zach Mann. Ottawa led in scoring by Kobe Johnson, 16 points in the first half. Devion Bethay with 4. 3 apiece for KJ Savage and Jason Brown, and Chris Johnson has a couple. Bethay has 2 fouls for the Cyclones. Caleb Ross and Zach Mann each with 2 for the Lions. Turnovers, 7 in the first half for KC East and 10 for Ottawa. Well, in the second half, in 1 minute, you're listening to Cyclone Basketball on KOFO.
Chad Bruner, Director of the Ottawa Recreation Commission.
The Ottawa Recreation Commission would like to thank all of our volunteers for their service in helping with the ORC. These individuals play an important role in everything we do here. From all the ORC staff and board members, thank you.
It's a new year, and the savings just got better. Visit Bob Allen Ford for the biggest selection. New 2018 Ford Escapes, up to $5,000 off after the Ford rebates. And new 2018 Ford Explorers, up to $4,500 off after the Ford rebates. Shop online from inventory of over 600 vehicles and experience the Bob Allen difference. President's Award, locally owned, and a larger selection of new Fords with stores in Overland Park and now Ottawa, Kansas. Visit us at BobAllenFord.com and BobAllenFordOttawa.com. All Fords are created equal. It's your dealer that makes the difference.
Eric Price and his staff at the Lamb Roberts Funeral Homes are proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast and honored to help so many families in the community with compassionate care when it's needed most. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook.
Possession of the Lions to start the second half, and we're underway. Barkar with the basketball. Ottawa looks like it's in a man-to-man now. Titus with it, guarded by Brown. Far sideline, Burkhart gives it up now to Dye. Callan Dye picks up his dribble, looks for help, and taken outside to Burkhart. Burkhart drives in, pass is knocked away, stolen by Chris Johnson. Ahead it comes to Devion Bethay, who lays it up, missed, and we'll have a foul called on the rebound. And the foul whistled against Paul McDowell. That's his second personal. Brown will inbound for the Cyclones along the baseline. And it comes into Schaefer, swings it outside to Bethay. Bethay to Chris Johnson, right corner. Back to Bethay, now to Brown. Jason, one bounce, over to Chris Johnson. Back to Bethay, Ottawa resets. 28-28 tie, 7:19 to play, third period. Bethay with it, they look in the post, they get it to Kobe Johnson. Kobe, double team, finds a cutting Schaefer, back out to Brown. Brown for 3, way too hard, and rebounded by Burkhart for Kansas City East. Pass ahead to Titus, far sideline. Out top it goes to Ross, now to Burkhart left wing. Here's Titus, left open for 3. He missed it short. Rebound to Brown. Ottawa looks to run. Ahead it comes Chris Johnson, now to Bethay. And now a pass into the post to Schaefer, back out to Brown, and Brown can't handle it. It goes out of bounds. The Cyclones have just been lackluster here the entire ball game. They're not playing with any intensity whatsoever. Burkhart crosses the timeline, takes it left, gives it up now to Ross, outside Titus. Titus looks. Left side it goes to Dye. Dye, cross court to McDowell, fakes the 3. Back it goes to Dye. Now Burkhart near the left corner. Burkhart, round to Ross, now Titus far sideline. Out top Dye. Dye looks inside, drives to the bucket, left-hand scoop misses, and it's knocked out of bounds. It belonged to the Cyclones. Still tied up. We played nearly 2 minutes here in the third period. Aiden Michael will come in, replacing Chris Johnson for the Cyclones. And Zach Mann is going to come in for the East Christian Lions. Beathay will bring it up court. Right side, Schaefer near the Ottawa bench. Now to Brown. Left wing, it goes to Beathay. Beathay back to Schaefer. Right side, Brown off outside the arc. High post, Michael. Backdoor cut by Schaefer, but he missed the lay-in, followed by Kobe Johnson, no good, but a whistle and a foul. Max Titus will pick up the foul, his first, sending Kobe Johnson to the free throw line. First of two for Johnson, no good, too hard. Second one for the sophomore, that one's good. Ottawa back up a point, 29-28, 5:50 to go, third period. Across the timeline, Titus. Now to Burkhart. Burkhart swings it high post to Mann. Mann. Out top, Dye. Dye, right side, Ross. He'll drive, dish off to Mann. Mann knifes in, goes to Ross, right side. Back out it goes to Burkhart, now to Titus. Titus looking for a cutter. Bounce pass on the high post to Mann. Mann looking. Cross court it goes to Ross. Now Titus takes the three. And we'll have a holding foul on Jason Brown. Second foul on Brown. First Ottawa team foul of the second half. Ross will inbound. Left baseline. In it comes to Titus. He'll shoot it for three. Missed it short. Rebound controlled by the Cyclones. Ahead it comes to Beathay. Devion, left wing. High post to Michael, now to Brown. Back it goes to Michael. Michael will take that jumper and score. Aiden Michael with his first two, 31-28 Ottawa. Titus, far sideline, bounces to Dye. Dye, left side, Ross. Ross, one bounce, now to Mann at the free throw line extended. Mann, cross court to Titus, again left open for three. This one's off the heel, no good. Beathay has it for the Cyclones. Pass ahead to Michael. Bounce pass inside to Kobe Johnson. He lays it in. Nice pass from Michael. Kobe Johnson has 19, and Ottawa on a 5-0 run. Here's Ross. Skip pass over to Titus. Back between the circles to Dye. Dye, left side, Burkhart. Well, illegal screen set that time. And a turnover on Kansas City East. That foul will be whistled against Zach Mann, his third. McDowell will come back into the Lions lineup. Devion Beathay will bounce it up court. Dribbling out near midcourt. High post pass to Kobe Johnson. Now to Schaefer. Right wing, it goes to Beathay, and it goes to Kobe. Kobe's shot off the glass is in. Another nice assist this time for Devion Beathay. 35-28, Ottawa by 7. Matches their biggest lead of the game. Titus, far sideline, steps inside the arc, goes to Burkhart. Back it goes to Titus. Titus might have gotten away with a walk right there. Out top it goes to Dye. Back to Titus, right wing, to Dye. Schaefer's on him. Left side to Ross. Ross double teamed in the corner. Gets it back out to Burkhart. Burkhart. Cross-court pass to Titus. Near the corner now, Dye. Dye reverses his dribble, gets it inside to McDowell. McDowell will lay it in. 4 points for Paul McDowell, and that breaks the 7-0 Cyclone run. 3:14 to play, third period. Beathay with it. Takes it left. Needs some help. Oh, and overthrew the pass, and it goes out of bounds. Chris Johnson comes in. KJ Savage also in for the Cyclones. Dye will inbound right in front of the scorer's table. Burkhart with the basketball. Swings it to Ross. Ross far sideline. It goes to Titus. Titus to the free throw line. Out it goes to Ross for three, and it's good. First points for Caleb Ross to make it 35-33. Bethay calls the play. And a pass off the hands of Michael and a steal. And now reach-in foul on Bethay. That's number 3 on Devion. Ottawa's turned it over 13 times here today. They just have not, it's just not been their day. They've not played well at all. Bethay comes out, Brown back in. East can tie or take the lead this possession. Burkhart. Off it goes to Ross. Now to Titus. Titus to Dye. Near the corner, Ross. Gives to Burkhart. Burkhart. Doubled. Goes in the corner. Here's a three-point try. Missing short. And a foul called against McDowell of the Lions. And that'll be 3 personals on Paul McDowell. Or was it just out of bounds? Evidently it was just out of bounds. High post. Kobe Johnson. He put the shot in. There's a foul on Ottawa. They say no basket. Foul's called on Aiden Michael. No baskets there. They were trying to do an alley-oop, and Kobe Johnson's pass actually went into the basket. Michael will come out. He'll be replaced by Schaefer. So the basket will count. The foul occurred as the shot was in the air, so Kobe Johnson's basket will count to make it 37-33. Burkhart with it for the Lions. Burkhart takes it right. Now looking to avoid Jason Brown. Off it goes to Titus. To Ross. In the corner, Burkhart. Burkhart to the free throw line extended. Finds Ross in the corner. Titus. He'll drive around Savage, and KJ will foul him. First foul on KJ Savage. And that is the 4th Ottawa team foul. Ross looks to get it in. He'll get it in out high to Titus out near midcourt. Titus will give it up to Burkhart with 1:28 to play in the period. Burkhart. Back it goes to Titus. Left corner, Ross. Ross stops. Out near midcourt, Titus. Far sideline, Burkhart. Burkhart looking to penetrate. Instead finds Ross top of the circle. Here's Titus left wing. He'll shoot it for 3 and miss it well short. Got his own rebound. Got it back out to Ross. Now Burkhart. Burkhart traveled and got away with it. He'll float in the lane and score, and he's fouled. Burkhart shuffled his feet before he went to the drive. The call on the foul will be against Jason Brown, and a chance for a three-point play. They can pull the Lions back within a point. As the free throw misses, and Schaefer
Bones Transportation has been a family-owned and operated trucking company in Ottawa for over 50 years and a longtime supporter of Ottawa Cyclone Athletics. They wish the Cyclone basketball teams the best of luck this season. Bones Transportation in South Ottawa. The City of Ottawa proudly supports the student athletes at Ottawa High School and wishes the Cyclone basketball teams the best of luck this season. Find information about city events, bill paying, or current employment opportunities by visiting online at ottawaks.gov.
And we just had a turnover by East with 3 seconds to go in the period. We apologize for technical difficulties. Ottawa will have it. Let's see if they can get any kind of a shot off. It comes into Kobe Johnson. 2 seconds, one. Kobe will put up a half-court runner, and it's just off the heel, no good. That's the end of the third quarter. Ottawa leads 37-33. Back with the fourth period in 1 minute. This is Ottawa High basketball on KOFO.
Cyclone fans, stand up and cheer. Ottawa debit cards are here. Show your Cyclone school spirit with an exclusive Ottawa High School debit card, available only at Arvest Bank. Get yours today by opening a new checking account or upgrading your existing Arvest debit card. Even better, each card supports the Booster Club. Arvest encourages you to support local students and their after-school activities. Stop by their location on 3rd Street in Ottawa to get your Cyclones debit card today. Arvest Bank, member FDIC. Fees may apply.
Since 1944, families of Franklin County have called Dingle & Son Mortuary and Crematory in their time of need. Why? Because of the peace of mind received knowing that Dingle & Son will take charge and exceed expectations. Visit dinglemortuary.com.
Eric Price and his staff at the Lamb Roberts Funeral Homes are proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast and honored to help so many families in the community with compassionate care when it's needed most. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook.
Cyclones have possession to start the fourth period, leading by a deuce. They'll have their starting five out there: Schaefer, Chris Johnson, Kobe Johnson, Bethay, and Brown. And it comes to Bethay. And a steal by Ross. Lazy pass by Bethay. 15 Ottawa turnovers. Here's Titus, right wing. Between the circles, Burkhart. Burkhart on the dribble. Gives it off to Ross. Now in the corner, Luke Spencer, who's back in the lineup. Spencer on the dribble into the lane. Throws up the runner. And we've got a blocking foul called on Caleb Schaefer prior to the basket. Second foul on Schaefer. Team foul number 6 on Ottawa. And it comes to McDowell. He missed the shot. Might have been blocked by Kobe Johnson. Kobe comes away with it. Here's Chris Johnson to Bethay. Bethay, free throw line to Kobe. Now back to Bethay. Played a half minute here in the fourth period. Cyclones up by 2. Off it goes to Schaefer. Right wing Bethay. Bethay looks, picks up his dribble. Brown right side. Entry pass into Schaefer. Schaefer, back out it goes to Bethay. Devion driving the lane, throws up the runner and hits. Bethay with a bit of a prayer right there, high off the glass. He's got 6. In the corner, Spencer. Spencer, out top, Titus. Now to Burkhart. Burkhart. Titus left wing, takes the 3, traveling, got away with it. Here's Spencer driving through the lane once again, throws up the runner, no good. Loose ball and a steal taken by Ottawa. Here's Bethay. Devion driving again to Chris Johnson in the corner for 3. That's too hard. And rebound, a foul on Kobe Johnson. And that's the 7th team foul, so now we'll have a 1-and-1 for the Lions. Brown out for Ottawa. Savage in to replace him. At the free throw line, Paul McDowell. Just 11 free throw shots so far in this one, 4 by East. And McDowell's free throw is good. He's got 5 points. Cuts the lead to 3. Still 6.5 minutes to go. Second one around the rim and out. But it's rebounded by East, but they can't hang on to it. It's out of bounds, and Ottawa gets the basketball back. Bethay will bring it up court. Now it goes to Schaefer, right wing Bethay, high post Chris Johnson, and he overthrows the entry pass, another turnover. Ottawa's passing today has just been substandard. They've had some nice assists, but then that one right there wasn't even close. Here's Burkhart in the front court on the dribble, trying to avoid Devion Bethay. He'll dish in the corner to Spencer. Spencer looking to penetrate. Instead out top, Titus. Titus to the free throw line extended. Now to Ross. Ross over goes to Burkhart. His three-pointer misses too hard. Rebound run down by McDowell. Back out it goes to Ross. Ross to Spencer, far sideline. Spencer back to Ross, now to Titus. Titus driving on Savage. Little jump hook misses. Rebound Chris Johnson. He'll go one-on-one against Burkhart, but then wisely slows things up. Here's Bethay. Around to Savage left side. Savage to Chris Johnson. Under 5.5 to go. Ottawa lead 39-36. Savage once again to Schaefer. Schaefer right side to Bethay. Bethay to Chris Johnson. Cast inside. This was a good one, and Schaefer lays it in for his first points of the evening. Pass ahead to Spencer. Spencer now to Ross. Around to Titus. Left side Burkhart. Burkhart driving on Bethay. Dishes it back to McDowell for three. That one misses well short. And a fight for the rebound and a out of bounds. Last touch by McDowell. Might have been a fortunate turn of events right there. Kobe Johnson might have committed a foul. Dye and Mann check in for the Lions. Ottawa's up 5. We're under 5 minutes to go. Bethay pushes it ahead. Now to Savage. To Schaefer. Round left side, Bethay. High post, Kobe Johnson. Kobe drives in. Shoots over Mann. Rims it out. Followed no good. Tipped up and finally controlled by Titus for the Lions. Now Burkhart. Left side it goes to Dye. Dye drives baseline. They allowed it, and he scores. Nobody got back on Health defense. 9 for Dye, 41-38. As we near the 4-minute mark. Bethay. Far sideline, Schaefer. Now to Savage. Right wing, Bethay. Devion looks, nothing open inside. Instead back out to Schaefer, around to Savage. High post, Kobe Johnson. Kobe stops, pops the jumper, missed. Rebound on the floor and controlled by Kansas City East. Titus with it. Right side it goes to Dye. Dye looks. Entry pass to Mann. Mann shot blocked from behind by Kobe Johnson. And Savage has it for Ottawa. Here's Bethay. Devion backs it out. 3:26 to play. Cyclones by 3, 41-38. Bethay driving on Burkhart. Out it goes Kobe Johnson. Kobe brings it right back outside. Ottawa might be willing to run a little bit of time right here as we're near the 3-minute mark. Here's Bethay on the dribble drive to the baseline. Underneath, swings it outside to Chris Johnson. Now to Kobe. Kobe thought about the three. Instead will drive, draw the contact, and a foul prior to the shot on Zach Mann, his fourth. Brown in for Ottawa. He'll replace Schaefer. Just the fourth team foul against the Lions in this half. Brown will inbound along the baseline. Bounced into Savage. Brown in the corner. Back out it goes to Bethay. Here's Brown near the Ottawa bench. Brown finds Kobe Johnson left wing. He'll bring it back out. 2:49 to go. Kobe just dribbling out around midcourt. Mann's got 4 personals. Now here's Bethay. Bethay, whistle, foul on Burkhart. Second foul on Samuel Burkhart. That's the 5th team foul on Kansas City East. And timeout is called for by Scott Mann. Timeout comes with 2:36 to play. Ottawa 41, Kansas City East Christian 38. We're back in 1 minute. This is Cyclone Basketball on KOFO.
Having a strong foundation and teamwork makes for a successful season. Working with the team at Dials Construction for your foundation and concrete needs makes for a successful and happy home. Turning your dreams into reality. Dial Dials Construction at 785-418-8211.
Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, hopes you're enjoying this KOFO sports broadcast and wishes all the area teams good luck this season. Call Kramer Pharmacy today and ask about their convenient MedSync program that allows you to have all your prescriptions filled at the same time each month. Call 242-2055.
I'm Tiffany Haddish, and I use Groupon so much, they made me the spokesperson. As the new Groupon spokesperson, they want me to sell you on saving money. And I'm like, what? You got to convince people to save money. You actually have to convince people to save on things you do every day, like up to 60% off massages and 40% off painting classes. That is the stupidest thing I ever heard. Almost as stupid as not saving money with Groupon. Download the app and save. Groupon.
Back to action. The ball comes into Chris Johnson. He's double teamed. Gets to KJ Savage. Now pass tipped out of bounds. Stops the clock with 2:32 to go. Ottawa nursing a 3-point lead, 41-38. Savage looking to get it in. Does to Chris Johnson. Chris double teamed. Right corner goes to Savage. KJ dribbles around the double team. Needs to get it to a guard. And here's a pass taken by Brown and timeout called for by Cliff McCullough. This timeout comes with 2:22 to play, and Ottawa leading 41-38. We're back in 30 seconds. This is Cyclone basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
I just saved hundreds of dollars by switching to Geico. I feel like I'm on top of the world.
Disclaimer, you will not be transported to the top of the world. In the unlikely event you find yourself at the Arctic Circle, seek shelter from the elements immediately to avoid frostbite and or hypothermia. Geico will not be responsible if you find yourself in a cave or crevasse with a lonely, abominable snowman, who in all likelihood will force you to play games including but not limited to Go Fish, charades, Chinese checkers, or his personal favorite, Red Rover, send Yeti on over. Geico is not liable for any damages, either physical or emotional.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
In it comes to Chris Johnson. He's doubled. Gets it off to Caleb Schaefer, who's back in the lineup. Bounce back to Chris. Chris to Bethe. Bethe picks up his dribble. Now to Schaefer, left wing. Back out it goes to Kobe Johnson. Now to Bethe, around to Brown. Brown bounced in the corner to Schaefer. Schaefer's got to avoid the double team. Cross-court pass to Bethe. Bethe drives in, and a foul called on man, and Bethe will go to the line for two. And that'll be foul number 5 on Zach Mann. So Mann fouls out with 1:57 to go. And big free throws right here for Devion Bethe. First of 2 for Bethe is good. 7 in the game now for Devion. Second on the way, and that rims in. Ottawa up 5, under 2 minutes to go. Here's Burkhart with it. Burkhart looking to drive into the lane. Gives it off to Dye, now to Ross for 3, missing well short. Chris Johnson has the board. Chris will take it up court. They'll get in the corner to Kobe. Kobe is triple teamed. Skip pass out to Bethe out near midcourt. Bethe into the lane to Schaefer. Back out it goes to Brown. And a foul called against the Lions with 1.5 minutes to go. Foul will be called against Samuel Burkhart, his third personal, 7th team foul. So it'll be a 1-and-1 for Jason Brown. Brown has 3 points. He had a three-pointer in the second period, but has not shot the ball well here today. This free throw is good. Brown's second one. Around the rim and out. Rebound taken by Callan Dye. Dye up court. Now to Burkhart. Burkhart. Coach Scott Mann calling the play. Burkhart driving into the lane. Leans, needs help. Gets it back outside. Now Titus with it for 3. Top of the circle. Missing short. Rebound, Kobe Johnson. Kobe We'll give it up to Brown, now to Bethe. Back it goes to Brown. Long pass ahead to Schaefer, to Kobe, and a whistle and a foul called against Titus. And that will send Schaefer to the line for a 1-and-1. Minute to go. Ottawa leads by 6. Front into the 1-and-1. Schaefer is good. 3 points for Caleb, all here in the fourth period. Second one missed too hard. Rebound, Chris Johnson inside. Chris stripped to the basketball, and he'll be fouled. Oh, good offensive rebound by Chris Johnson. And the foul will be called against McDowell, number 3 on him. This is a shooting foul, so 2 shots for Johnson. Chris just 2 points here this afternoon. And the free throw misses short. 58 seconds to play. Ottawa leads 45-38. Second free throw misses short, but Kobe Johnson rebounds. He'll bring it back outside, and he'll be fouled. Burkhart with number 4. And that's the 10th team foul, so 2 shots for Kobe Johnson. First one on the way, Newt too hard. Spencer in for the Lions. Savage replaces Brown for Ottawa. Johnson's second is good. Kobe with 24. Ottawa leads by 8. Burkhart pushes it up court. Drives. Dishes off in the corner to Spencer. Spencer, off it goes to Dye. Dye to Titus. Titus to Burkhart for an off-balance 3 that misses, but a follow by Ross. Well, our Dye went up and in somehow or another. And here's a ball taken by Savage and a foul from behind by Titus. And they'll send KJ Savage to the line with 32 seconds to play. And more big free throws for the Cyclones. They've shot 12 in the quarter, or 10 in the quarter, and they've made 5. They got to do better than that. First of 2 for Savage is in. He has 4. That makes it a 3-possession game as we're at 32 seconds to go. Savage hits them both. 48-40. Burkhart will pick it up. He'll look to penetrate. Takes it left. Left corner goes Dye now to Burkhart. 3 misses. Savage has the board, but then it's knocked away by Titus, and it goes out of bounds. Stopping the clock with just under 20 seconds to play. Brown will come back in for ball handling purposes. Looks like the Cyclones are going to survive here. Schaefer looks to get it in. And a long pass ahead to Chris Johnson. And a foul on Titus. We'll send Chris to the line with 18 seconds to go. 4 fouls now on Titus. Johnson 0 for 2 from the line. That just happened just a few moments ago. First free throw is up and in. Now Savage back in for height, rebounding. Second one for Chris is good. So now the Cyclones have a double-digit lead as the clock winds down. In the corner, Spencer driving on Chris Johnson underneath, threw up a shot and missed. Got his own rebound, takes it back outside the three-point circle to Titus. Off-balance 3 by Titus. Off the glass and good. And that's the end of the ball game as the clock will run out here and the Cyclones have picked up a win. They beat Kansas City East Christian Academy today, 50-43. And we'll be back to wrap things up in a couple of minutes. You're listening to Ottawa Cyclone basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Are you paying too much for your Medicare Part D prescriptions? At Walgreens, that's a question you won't have to ask. As a preferred pharmacy with many plans nationwide, Walgreens offers copays as low as $0 on select plans. So switching your prescriptions to Walgreens will be worth the trip. Millions of people have Walgreens as a preferred pharmacy in their network, so you could be saving big. Switch your prescriptions and start saving today. Walgreens, trusted since 1901. $0 copays apply to Tier 1 generics.
I don't mean to brag, kid, but I'm a pretty healthy guy. Running a growing business means I'm always running. Not many can keep up with me. But you know who can? Grainger. When it comes to getting me the answers I need right when I need them, Grainger moves just as fast as I do. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They're a good running partner, because no matter what problem I have or question, Grainger's got my back. Call clickgrainger.com or stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
O'Reilly. Right now at O'Reilly Auto Parts, pick up a 5 1/4 ounce bottle of Lucas Fuel Injector Cleaner for $4.99. Clean and lubricate your fuel system while increasing miles per gallon with a bottle of Lucas Fuel Injector Cleaner for $4.99 at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Better parts, better prices every day. Limit supply. See store for details.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
I just saved hundreds of dollars by switching to Geico. I feel like I'm on top of the world.
Disclaimer, you will not be transported to the top of the world. In the unlikely event you find yourself at the Arctic Circle, seek shelter from the elements immediately to avoid frostbite and or hypothermia. Geico will not be responsible if you find yourself in a cave or crevasse with a lonely abominable snowman, who in all likelihood will force you to play games including but not limited to Go Fish, charades, Chinese checkers, or his personal favorite, Red Rover, send Yeti on over. Geico is not liable for any damages, either physical or emotional.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Ottawa Cyclone boys overcame a lot of errors today as they beat Kansas City East Christian Academy 50-43. East played a good ball game. They really forced the Cyclones into a lot of mistakes. Ottawa turned it over 16 times in the ball game, but in the end, the Cyclones defense, which had given up 28 points in the first half, allowed just 15 in the second, and that was the impetus for the victory here this afternoon. And now Ottawa will play Friday night against Shawnee Mission North at 7:30 here at Basehor-Linwood. Taking a look at the scoring real quickly, Max Titus had 14 points for East, but only 3 in the second half, and that coming with about 2 seconds to go in the game. 11 for Callan Dye, 5 points apiece for Samuel Burkhardt and Paul McDowell, 3 points apiece for Luke Spencer and Caleb Ross, and 2 for Zach Mann. Ottawa got 24 tonight from Kobe Johnson. Devion Bethe had 8, 5 for KJ Savage off the bench. Chris Johnson had 4 points, as did Jason Brown. Caleb Schaefer with 3, and 2 for Aiden Michael. So here's what things look like for the semifinal brackets. On the girls' side, the Ottawa girls will play at 3 tomorrow afternoon. They'll play the loser of the game coming up between Blue Valley and Basehor-Linwood. And then the Ottawa boys will play at 7:30 on Friday. And again, they will take on Shawnee Mission North in the semifinals on the winner's side of the bracket. And that's going to do it. Again, your finals here this afternoon. Ottawa girls falling 52-23. The Ottawa boys winning 50-43. And this is Gary Bateman saying so long from Basehor-Linwood.
We hope you enjoyed this broadcast of Ottawa Cyclone basketball on KOFO. Brought to you by Kansas State Bank, Adamson Brothers, CarStar, Wise Guys Construction, Modern Woodman Agent Dale Pearson, and by Quality Structures Incorporated, Dr. Hale Family Dentistry, Dingle & Son Mortuary. Also by Dials Construction, State Farm Agent Ryan Dispro, Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Sutton's Jewelry, Advantage Electric. This Cyclone Sports broadcast is also brought to you by Ransom Memorial Hospital, the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Kramer Pharmacy, Cosentino's Price Chopper, Messenger's Home Furnishings, Ottawa University, and by Bob Allen Ford, Great Life Golf and Fitness, Arvest Bank, Bones Transportation, and the City of Ottawa. For more information about our next Cyclone basketball broadcast, visit the KOFO Sports page at KOFO.com and listen on air for the KOFO Sports Calendar. This has been an exclusive broadcast from your sports source for East Central Kansas, KOFO.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
When you join the Fuel Rewards program at Shell and get instant gold status, you'll save on every fill, every day.
But you'll feel like you just won a dance-off competition that saved the world.
That's what it feels like to have gold status with the Fuel Rewards program.